Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning. Viva Klein Alley Show. Shenanigans, goddamn shenanigans.
Good morning, Klein Alley.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Hello, lady. Love them whore nights.
No. He's got to be gay.
Well, I just got to start blowing, I guess.
It's not about that Monday, Tuesday. No one cares about Wednesday. Thursday. Forget that noise. Are you ready for the weekend?
Oh, my God.
Are you ready for the rear end? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the rear end? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trash. Thursday, Friday, forget about that. Friday, Saturday, where is that? And Sunday, sleeping in, eating brunch.
What are you doing here, boy?
I'm eating an apple. Am I an apple lady now?
That's funny.
Hit the beach or hit the mall. Go out with friends, do nothing at all. Sleep in, watch movies, read books. Anything goes, just take a look.
Hello, lady.
Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend?
No.
Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready
No.
for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No.
It would be funny if a person from the Boys and Girls Club.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, good morning. Welcome to your weekend. Happy Friday. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. If you need us, and you will this morning.
Thank God it's Friday.
Remember these numbers. Remember them well. 800-520-1067. You can call, you can text, you can win. Everything we say starting right now, straight up through the end of the show, which includes a bonus hour, could result in you getting your way into Coachella. It's the return of the Show Chella Quiz. Every single thing, dumb thing, smart thing, funny thing, unfunny thing, ramble, tangent that comes up on today's show could be the answer to a question. Take notes, listen, watch on YouTube, whatever helps you, and be ready to call and answer questions. 3 right means you're going to Coachella.
Yeah, and Fridays can be especially tangenty.
Very.
We're really operating on fumes at that point.
Yep.
I know, Klein, you're pretty much checked out, so it's just going to be all over the place.
Barely here. I'm here. Physically, I'm here. Mentally, I am not. And there's so much, I don't know if you want to call it love. It's a mix of love and hate. Would you like to hear, would you like to start the show with a very negative message or a very positive message? You can decide.
All right, negative it is.
Negative. Let's go with negative. This is someone
I know Vanessa tries to hype up the show every day.
Was not a fan of my speech yesterday where I talked about the value of free speech and why it's important that we stand behind people like Jimmy Kimmel, regardless if you agree with their points or not, because I think it's a dangerous and slippery slope for society. But anyway, this is a guy that doesn't like me.
Yeah, your take in response to Jimmy Kimmel getting suspended and canceled today was f***ing pathetic. F***ing spineless and lame. Your response was basically, oh, these things happen. What the f*** is that? Don't you have any spine? Don't you have any f***ing edge to criticize Trump for doing this? You complained about Fallon being all bland and spineless. You're bland and spineless. F*** you.
Okay, so that was... That guy, not a fan of that speech. Meanwhile,
wait a minute, but
I didn't say any of those things. I didn't say...
he's not even...
It's like he didn't listen to what I said at all. But it doesn't matter because, well, as you know, with these situations, people hear what they want to hear and not necessarily what the reality is. Meanwhile, this person seemed to enjoy it.
Hi, Klein and Allie. I just want to thank you guys for everything you do, always bringing me joy and laughter and confusion. But I had to call and comment on what was said by Klein yesterday regarding the First Amendment and our freedom of speech. I got home late, so I was late to the podcast, but when Klein had his little speech planned, it kind of brought me to tears because it's a real issue that's going on in this country, and a lot of people are taking sides and this and that, but I'm so glad that you guys just stand your ground and are always real and always yourselves. I just wanted to thank you standing up for Jimmy Kimmel. I know you guys love him, but yeah, this is a scary time because this is just censorship that should not be allowed normally. Thank you again for always being real and standing up for what's right. That's why I love you guys so much. Okay. Goodbye.
Understand that this is not a political show, but I want to have the ability when we sit here every morning to be able to speak about what we're thinking. And when we did 10,000 Tacos for L.A., which was our way of standing up against what we feel to be the unacceptable removal of some of the hardworking immigrants that really make up the DNA, especially of Southern California, that was not a popular opinion as well. And we took quite a few people that said that we shouldn't get involved in political issues and we don't know anything and we're just a couple of dummies. And most of that is very true. Most of that is true. But I like the ability to be doing a radio show in this country where at least if we have a thought or an opinion, we are able to say it.
Doesn't
mean there aren't necessarily repercussions. We've been fired before for stuff we've said on the radio, so I understand. Stuff does happen.
We've also been told don't express your opinion when it comes to politics. And I don't... Like, the thing with Jimmy Kimmel I do think is political, but the thing with immigration I felt like was a humanity issue. I think it went beyond politics, but we don't typically get into that stuff. It's interesting the responses that you get because those two calls that you just played say the exact opposite. Like, you said what you said.
Right.
You've written it down. We all listened to it. It was long.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with that lady that the speech brought me to tears, too.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
But he's like, you're so spineless. And then she's going, you're so brave.
I know.
But does it cheapen it all when she calls it a little speech?
Yes. Yes, it does. I don't sit down and write often, but when I do, I like someone to refer to it as a little speech.
I love
Makes
your
me
little
feel
speech.
Good. Anyway, today we're going to have some fun, believe it or not. It's the fashion roast of Vanessa as we wrap up Fashion Week. Vanessa's very concerned about this. We give away your Coachella tickets, get you to the bowl, and much more after Green Day on KROQ. The only thing people universally agree on anymore is they like money. Easy money. And Allie's got some for you right now. Little Allie Knows the News action on this $500 Friday. Works out to roughly how many million dong is that if you do the conversion? It's a lot of million dong you could win from Allie right now. And all you got to do is be on the phones at 800-520-1067. There's a lot of theme songs that come through as people get excited for Allie Knows the News, especially on a $500 Friday. And I will play you a brand new theme song in just a moment, Allie, but I think it was inspired by this person that also has a problem with me.
Klein, you have one tell that shows that you are from the East Coast. I know you've lived in LA for a while, but there's one thing that gives it away. You cannot enunciate horror. Whore and horror are two different words, but not according to you. Can we please hear you try to enunciate horror and then back-to-back say that and whore? I know it's two very different things, but I think you love both of them. So
okay.
I love whores.
Horror night, Halloween horror night. We're getting you to that later this morning at 9 o'clock is where you'll be going. Halloween horror night.
That's not what you said the other day. That's what you said the other day.
Love them whore nights. Well,
you see,
that was crystal clear.
Right there.
That's
Come on.
Usually we're rushing to get to the commercials. We gotta rush.
You're eliminating syllables.
Love
it's
them
word
whore
economy.
nights. That's why now we've got this new theme song for Allie's game.
Klein likes whores. Klein likes whores. Klein likes whores. Let's find out if Allie knows the news.
Okay. Thank you for that song, good sir. Appreciate
My
it.
favorite one so far.
It's a very tricky time of the year for me with all this talk of horror. I can't do it, and apparently I say the word whore inaccurately. But regardless, you'll win tickets for Whore Night later this morning.
And if we ever have an actual whore night, we have all the sound bites we need.
Great. When we get back, it's you
I think
versus...
we might be doing that. No, never mind.
A real whore night?
Are we
Yeah.
talking about that?
Never mind. It was something you were talking about behind the scenes. That's not a thing.
That's great.
Did you bring up whore night behind the scenes?
I don't think that ever
No,
happened.
he was nothing. I was thinking in my head. It's Friday.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we have a moment with Omar?
I'm like on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
so.
pull that clip.
Yeah.
When we get back, it's you going against Allie for $500 of her money on a $500
I volunteer
Friday.
Omar as tribute.
800-520-1067. Come back with Allie Knows the News next on KROQ.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club Indio, featuring Last Night, she said, now it's a holiday. The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People, Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol. Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Simo, and more. Just the girl, the girl you want. Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
And the question we have for you right now as we try to save society is, which couple out there is the biggest dick couple? And when we use the word dick, we're not meaning it in the way that Pee Wee Herman would use it. We're meaning it more in this couple, maybe
In that case, do be a dick.
Yeah, maybe you like them. Maybe they're a fine couple, you hang out with them, but there's something about that couple that just, they fit into a couple that is, society could do better without. And there's some clear ones coming through already on the text line. We'll get to your calls as well. Our favorite nominee, we will invite you to join us this Friday with some lift tickets.
818 wanted to nominate right out the gate the couple that walks way too slowly together.
Oh.
Whether it's at a grocery store or on a sidewalk, they are so oblivious to the fact that they're blocking everyone from getting by, but they don't care because they're so in love.
Hey, Sophia, it is officially the most romantic time of the year, only 2 weeks and a few days away from Valentine's Day. It's all about them couples. Which couple would you like to nominate right out of the gate as biggest dick?
All right, here goes to Maria and Dan.
Well, you don't have to give specific. You have to give specific names.
You suck!
But what did Maria and Dan do that you think make them a terrible couple?
Okay, so I didn't mean to do that. Okay, when me and Maria, we make plans, and without any notice, she brings along her boyfriend.
The invite without asking.
Well,
I don't like that either.
It's the couple that can't do anything separate. So even if it's clearly an event where it would not be a couple event, it's always the one couple that for whatever reason shows up together.
But they don't say anything in advance, like that the boyfriend's going to be there.
Right, and it was probably pretty clear. Like she was thinking, girls' night, we'll get drinks. And they're like, oh, there's Dan.
And let me
Thanks,
guess,
Maria.
Dan's boring.
Yes.
Okay, great. We got it. Yeah, that's
like if
interesting.
Dan was cool, then they wouldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I know a couple like this. I think they finally broke up, but it became almost a joke that it didn't matter. We almost would set up the events to go, let's see how far we can push this to see if she still comes with him. So we'd be like, if we set up golf, she couldn't possibly show up. There's only 4 people in the group. So we'd say golf, and then she'd show up.
What?
And we're
Would she play?
No. She was like, I'll just hang out. We're like, what is going on here?
Don't you have a better thing?
Don't you have 2 cars or something?
Yeah, oh my God.
Mark, all right, open nominees. Don't be a dick. Couples, as we're officially entering the most romantic time of the year. Our favorite one, we'll get some tickets to join us Friday, Ditch Day, Snow Sun. What's up?
Yeah, the couple that shows up to the function, like already deep in conversation, and then when you get there, you can't even add to their conversations because they're just constantly going at it. You can't even add to anything that they're saying.
Interesting. So they're in their own stratosphere.
Like a fight?
Yes, exactly.
Well, fighting couple's a different sort of couple, I would argue, than what he's saying. He's saying a couple that is kind of oblivious to the fact that now
other people have entered the conversation.
Others around now, and they're
Right.
still kind of in that A-B conversation. The fighting couple, which is an interesting one as well, obviously, are the couple that everything could set them off, and one of them's always mad at the other one.
Yeah, but one that I like even more, 626 put in on the text line, is the couple that seems very happy together, but then when they're alone, they will talk crap about the other person in the relationship to you.
Yeah.
You
That's a
know,
good
it's
one,
like,
too.
well, he always does this, he always does that. And then the girlfriend comes over and she's like, well, he blah, 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 blah. You know, they're always crapping on each other, but then when they're together, it seems like they're, quote, happy.
Right, publicly, they look very happy. Hey, Ryan on KROQ, don't be a dick. Talking couples now as we are in the most romantic time of the year. Which couple do you like the least?
Yeah, I like to nominate the couple that has to plan a double date and fights every single time a date is planned. Not even an hour goes by, and there has to be an argument for the most pettiest thing.
It's interesting.
For
'cause
example,
sometimes
you didn't wake me up for Disneyland.
Yeah, sometimes that's the glue that keeps that couple together is the fact that they're so heated. Because they always say not fighting at all is a big red flag. If you're not fighting at all, that means kind of you're both checked out. But
yeah,
if you're
but then
fighting,
there's always fighting.
you're fighting constantly about every little thing. And it's always interesting, too, because I've sat next to, like, people at restaurants before where there's a couple that's been together for a while and then, like, a new couple. And the new couple's getting along because they still like each other. And then the couple that's been together for a while is like, look at your future.
Yeah. The steak. Well, you shouldn't get the steak. You're not going to eat it. You have a heart thing.
Right. George, KROQ, welcome. It's Don't Be a Dick Couples. Our favorite nominee will get tickets to join us Ditch Day. What do you got for us?
Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Doing fine.
So the couples that talk themselves like babies, one to each other, and they also talk in third person.
Give me an example of the first, the baby talk, please.
So, so let's imagine John and Katie, and John is like, "Hello, how are you doing?" And the other one is like, "I'm good, baby, I'm good." And they talk to each other like that. They're like, "Oh, baby bear," and they're talking one to each other like that.
Keep going. I'm still unclear.
Give us a few more examples, if you could.
Like, oh, you were talking about the steak, and they're like, "Oh, you're a big boy. You would like to eat the steak today?" and they're talking like that, and you're like, what is going on with these guys?
Uh-huh.
Do you have an example of what that would sound like?
What do you say?
Do you have an example of what that would sound like?
So it's just like that. They go on and on and on like that, and you're on the other table hearing them, and it's kind of really uncomfortable to hear that.
Right. And if they were by themselves on the bed doing pillow talk, how would that sound?
Like in the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, it would be the same.
Yeah, give me an example.
All right. So they will be like, "Oh, you're working today? You're working? When are you gonna be home? I'm waiting for you. I want to see you today," and things like that. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And
if one of them ordered a donut and the other one wanted to try the donut, what would that sound like?
oh my god. Can you please give me a piece of your donut? I really want a piece of your donut.
Right. I get it. Starting to make sense. Right. All right.
I find that really annoying.
Yes.
Right.
I can see it. It sounds like it. All
We
right.
can understand now. I think we have a clear picture.
I get that one now.
But we'll come back to you later.
Yeah. Think of a good example, George, so we can role play a situation. We'll get back to you in a second. Daniel on KROQ, good morning. Don't be a dick. What's up?
Morning. What's happening, guys?
Looking for nominees for the biggest dick couples. As a result, tickets up for grabs, and we're going to save society by eliminating one of these couples once and for all. What's up?
So I hate the couples that when you're at dinner and this couple, they're having such a good time that they have to make sure everybody around them knows it. They're joking around and trying to make everybody else kind of envious of their happy relationship when, sometimes I'm having a real conversation about I forgot eggs or toothpaste, from the grocery store.
Yeah, I get it.
I wonder what that would sound like.
George, back to George. George, if the couple you're talking about is having a conversation about eggs or toothpaste, how would that sound? George?
Does the baby want his eggs like these? Scrambled?
All right.
With the toothpaste?
All right, hold on.
Great. Okay.
Different.
Good nominee as well.
We have a different George on the phone right now. He will not. He's playing for second place. But go ahead. Other George from the 562. What's up?
Yeah. My deal is the younger person that thinks they're a life coach offering you advice on how to raise your
that's a
kids.
good one.
Yes, that's a great nominee.
Like, I found the person of my dreams because I did this.
Oh, yes, the couple that thinks they can answer all of your questions. They know their relationship has made it 5 years successfully, so they are the gurus
figured out life,
of relationships. That's a great nominee.
626 wanted to nominate me personally and my wife, and I just wanted to say couples who look like each other.
Oh, I hate that.
Is definitely something that really aggravates people.
Yeah, I agree. Jen, it's time to nominate couples. Don't be a dick. Got to pick our favorite in a second. Give away this lift tickets. Which couple are you hoping to nominate?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
We did.
Sweet dips.
I want to nominate the swingers, like the open relationship couple, especially like the older couples that just want to spice up their relationship, and they're always trying to flirt with you and.
I agree.
The flirting is the part that's annoying about it because they're like, and you want to join in too? And you're like,
Full phones, which means it must be a $500 Friday here. Every morning around this time, Allie gives you a chance to win her actual money. Boy, does she hate losing, especially on a Friday going into the weekend. She could lose a couple of times today. Yesterday, you gave a nice speech on the radio about how you are a natural-born loser, that you were not intended
didn't get
to...
any calls about my little speech.
There may be some there, but it was a really inspirational speech about losing and how you lose and lose and lose, and then you lose some more, and that's all to get you ready for the big bowling event happening after the show today. We'll be at Pins in Studio City starting around 12:30, and it'll be the big bowl off as we go toe to sausage toe to figure out which one of us sucks worse at bowling, and is Allie as good as she claims. But right now, the losing can begin. 5 questions about the news. Hopefully you're on the phone and ready to go. If you're just listening along, how would you have done? Do you know anything about what's going on in the world? It's time for Allie Knows the News.
Klein likes whores. Klein likes whores. Klein likes whores. Let's find out if Allie knows the news.
Thank you for the lovely call. You can always leave your custom theme songs on the GOAT line as we say hi to Genesee. Good morning, Genesee.
Hey, guys. Sweet dibs.
Sweet dibs. You've been paying any attention to what's going on in the world?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Allie's going to sequester herself outside of the studio.
Good luck.
Genesee is listening to KROQ right now in K-Town. KROQ in K-Town, and Allie will be gone as soon as she's out. Your questions can begin. Please, no cheating. Answer quickly, confidently, accurately for your chance at $500 of Allie's money. And here we go.
Allie knows the news.
The Federal Trade Commission is suing Ticketmaster for what reason?
For overpriced concert tickets.
Question number 2. SNL, Saturday Night Live, has just announced their first guests of season 51. Name one of the upcoming guests of Saturday Night Live.
I'm just going to go with Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah.
All right, we got a question number 3. Shaquille O'Neal has teamed up with AI to create an AI assistant known by what name?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Go to question number 4. The FCC chairman has now threatened this talk show if they don't want to quote, end up like Jimmy. Let me say that again because that was terribly worded. The FCC chair has now threatened this talk show that if they, too, do not want to, quote, end up like Jimmy. Which talk show is he threatened now?
The other Jimmy Fallon.
The other Jimmy Fallon. And finally, question number 5. We will end it with this. A man has died on a roller coaster. Does not happen often, but when it does, it makes the news. What was the name of the coaster that the man died on?
What theme park?
I cannot give you follow-up questions. I can just tell you that a man died on a roller coaster.
Okay. I'll just go with one of the Six Flags coasters. I guess Viper.
All right, let's bring Allie in. We will score it together. $500 up for grabs. How would you have done had you been on the hot seat as you're battling Allie for her money? Allie's got no confidence and no sleeves today. She is sleeveless. Oh, that's the shirt Katie got you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that looks terrible.
Doesn't it look like I saw a Rolling Stones concert in New Orleans?
Yeah, what a strange thing. But also that you're like a guy that lives in a truck.
Right.
Like it's a sleeveless. Did you cut the sleeves or that's how it looked?
No, that's how it was.
Man, that's your wife brought that back for you?
You can't find this at an airport.
I want to get my wife something that really dykes her up a lot. What do you have here? This will do it. That thing is crazy.
I know, isn't it?
Looks like a costume. Man. All right, question number 1.
What's worse is that she looked at that and thought of me. Said, she will love this.
Yeah, you look like a roadie for the Rolling Stones. You should be moving equipment or something. Question
I'm going to
1.
get questions about it.
FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, is suing Ticketmaster for what reason?
I believe it is
Need an answer?
ticketing scam, just scamming with the pricing.
Scamming with the pricing?
Yeah.
All right, well,
My answer's way better.
Yeah, you answered it better for sure. I mean, the answer is deceptive pricing because
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're saying it in a weird way.
Exactly.
I'll give you.
I mean,
Genesee also
deceptive equals scamming.
All right.
Scamming with the pricing.
Genesee also said the tickets were too expensive, and yeah, the answer is that they kind of are misleading in what they say things cost versus what they actually cost.
Yes,
Anyway, we go to
that's
question number 2. You both get kind of a point there. Question 2. Saturday Night Live has just announced their first guests of season 51. Name one of the guests.
Oh, I know they did.
Been booked for season 51.
Yeah, Bad Bunny and Sabrina Carpenter.
All right, I will. She said Sabrina Carpenter, so she gets the point.
I get 2 points.
Allie said Bad Bunny. That is also correct. Would have also accepted Amy Poehler and Miles' favorite musician, role model, the country star that he forced us to listen to for weeks on end, will be riding his horse all the way to 30 Rock because he's a country singer. And we go to question number 3. Shaquille O'Neal, by the way, it's tied up. Very exciting round. 2-2 after 2. Shaquille O'Neal has teamed up with an AI company to create an AI assistant that goes by what name?
Oh my gosh, I saw this and I can't remember the name. Is it just like Shaq 2.0?
Oh, no. So
Shack
close.
Attack?
She said Big Daddy was her guess. Good guess, but not right. You guys overthought it. If you want an assistant to help you and you want that assistant to be Shaquille O'Neal, you want Shaqbot.
Oh, Shackbot.
is going to be your new official assistant. And whatever that's what's the one you have, Allie? Bethany or whatever? What do you call your assistant? Bertha?
No, her name is...
you don't even remember your own assistant?
Barb is her name.
Yeah, that's stupid.
How are you going to be able to understand what Shackbot is saying?
You're not.
Okay.
You're not.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to be very confusing. Life is. I think I have a doctor's appointment. No, you don't. We go to question number 4.
But he needs one.
Still tied up, 2-2. 2 questions left. The FCC chair has threatened this talk show if they too don't want to, quote, end up like Jimmy. What is the next talk show that has now been threatened by the FCC chair? If they too don't want to end up like Jimmy.
I mean, it's got to be one of the other Jimmys. I'll just go with Jimmy Fallon.
She said Fallon too. But that is not correct.
Jon Stewart?
He has threatened The View.
The View?
Yeah, because apparently also on ABC Disney, they make a lot of political statements there as well. They speak a lot off the cuff, and he has threatened the View to simmer down.
Because they have a view.
Because they have a view. Simmer down with that view thing.
Still have views.
Final question, and it's still tied up. A man died on a roller coaster. What was the name of the coaster that the man died on?
Yes, I saw this story too.
That's a hard question.
Yeah. It's like Wild Universe or it's something Universe. Can I have at least half a point there?
It is something Universe, but I cannot give you half a point.
Why?
Need the name of the ride.
Extreme Universe.
Oh, Epic Universe. Epic
Dude,
Universe.
Come on now.
Cannot accept it. All right. Well, this ends in a tie. Here's what we're going to do. You don't get Allie's money because it's a tie, but we are going to give you, just for joining us, 4-pack of tickets to a very special IMAX screening of The Lost Bus, including a Q&A with producer Jamie Lee Curtis, just for joining us this morning and playing Allie Knows the News. All right?
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys have a nice day.
Hey, I hope you. What a pleasant loser. Thank you.
From loser to loser, congrats to you.
That'll hopefully be one of many things Allie loses. Technically a tie, but we'll see what happens as the day goes on. We give you Smashing Pumpkins now, and then more exciting things afterwards on KROQ. Apologies. Apparently, I made a mistake. A lot of people call me out on the text line saying that the last answer to the last question of Allie Knows the News was incorrect, that the theme park that they were at was called Epic, whatever the hell I said. Epic, I've already thrown
Epic
up.
Universe?
Epic Universe, and the ride was called Stardust Racers or something. A lot of people are saying that was wrong. Doesn't really change the outcome of the game. Both people got it wrong anyway, so I guess I'm just an idiot. Mr. Kevin made a mistake, as they say around these parts.
Or as they say on the text line, Spineless Klein.
Spineless Klein, or it turns out Klein's the dumbest person on the show. This proves Klein is the dumbest member of the show. Epic Universe is the theme park. The ride was Stardust Racers.
Okay.
Either way, guy lost his life. Doesn't change the outcome.
Can't we just all admit that we make mistakes and that it's okay?
This show is one giant 5-hour mistake every single day. And once you accept that, but also understand that these mistakes could be answers to questions later that will score you Coachella tickets during the Show Chella Quiz, well, then you'll put up with it because you have to.
I think I might have been a mistake from the beginning.
I think we've all said that.
Oh.
That's what they said. I can't believe, by the way, that you if you're going to tell the story, and I don't know if this is an on-air and off-air story, but I can't believe you'll even admit to being naked where you're naked, because that seems to me like something that you of all people would not do.
Well, I don't choose to. It's not my number one choice, but every once in a while it has to work out that way.
How? How do you ever have to be naked?
Well, you have to be naked to change your clothes, which is what I needed to do, because I had just gone for a run. And the place where I go for a run is the YMCA, which is on it. It's on my way to my kids' school. So going home and showering takes too long. I have to shower at the YMCA locker room.
But you also have no problem going through your life looking sweaty and splotchy.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not saying that. You've said that before.
I feel bad for the teachers. I feel bad for the school. I don't care about what I look like. I feel bad that people have to be around me when I'm sweaty and splotchy. And in that case, I was wearing little shorts. I just don't think I looked appropriate to pick up a child from a school environment. So I decided I'm just going to hop in the little shower at the YMCA. It's a quick 5-minute process. I bring my own shoes. It's a whole thing, right? I go down there, hop in the shower, and having to navigate everything on that little hook. There's everything is right outside on the little hook, and you have to show your naked body to get your towel, to get your shoes, to get all that stuff. You have to just be naked in public. I mean, it's unavoidable. You try.
It's a split second, though.
Yeah, but it's you have to really plan it out. The moments that you're going to have the towel on, and you have the towel wrapped for the underwear, and you have to make sure you're not naked as much as possible, but it's unavoidable in the locker room at some point. So I get out of the shower, get the towel around me, I walk into the main locker room area, and I see that there is a woman that I know in the locker room. Not naked. She's just there. She's with 2 other kids. And I know this woman through acquaintances. We're friendly with each other, but we're not friends. And I immediately go, oh no, I am naked in a towel and very red and splotchy with a sweaty head of hair. Ugh. I don't want to be seen this way by this person. Because, you see people cordially in passing. You feel like, oh, this is a put-together person. You have a certain image, right?
Yeah.
And to see somebody just a sweaty, splotchy mess sitting bare-assed on a bench in a locker room at a YMCA tears down that image.
Well, I don't think the image for you was ever that high.
Yeah, you're good.
No.
I don't think she's like, oh, that's her? I thought she was much more highfalutin than that. I think that fits
that's
your
just
brand.
not how you would want people to see you, right? You've only met a few times.
As 323 points out on the text line, I just tuned into the live stream today, and Allie looks like Joe Dirt or Joe Dirt's sister.
Thank you so much. Cool. Well, then I guess there's nothing left to talk about.
But at some point, you have the decision, do I go full naked? If you have a towel, at least you're hiding some of your shame.
Yeah, but you can only, like I said, you can only hide so much. So I usually will. So I'm trying to figure out a way for her to not see me at all. I haven't seen her yet. We haven't made eye contact yet. I've seen her. She hasn't seen me. So I immediately dart over to the right because there's a little side room. There's a side locker room for
The shame room. Right. I got it.
The
That's a smart move.
Uggo room.
That architect deserves a raise. That's a good idea. Every
They do
gym
make
should have
one little locker room area that's like off to the side where
it's
they're
like a
like
little alcove to hide yourself. That's
this
good.
is where the bridge trolls go.
Right.
So I go over, and there's no mirrors in that area too.
Smart.
It's great.
Very smart.
So I went over there, and I proceeded to put the towel around my chest and then start putting my underwear and pants on. Now after that's done, I have to remove the towel and put my bra on. So then I am, from the top up, nude, right? And again, very red in the face, very splotchy because I had just done a run, which is, I think, the most embarrassing part. And I'm looking over around the corner to kind of make sure she hasn't seen me. And then with my naked body, as I put my bra on, I accidentally make eye contact with her in the mirror, like mutual mirror glance.
Man.
And that is the most awkward. Because she looked over and saw, oh no, that's her, and I looked over and saw, oh no, she saw me. Yeah, oh God, that's me. So then at that point, do you acknowledge? I was like, hey, how's it going? As I'm putting my bra on, and now this woman has seen me naked, who I've probably only met 3 times.
Yeah, but I thought women have that move they can do. I've seen this before. It's always very impressive. It's like the greatest party trick ever.
Where they make out in the locker room. Doesn't happen in real life.
No, not that one. Where they can change shirts, change bras, put on bras, all under a towel or all under a shirt. Like I've seen that whole thing go down before, where it's like shirt to shirt change and nothing got exposed.
Yeah, I don't have that skill.
Oh, you don't have that?
No, it's just, and some of it's not really worth the trouble. Like, I used to be able to do that, and you can keep the towel up around your boobs and then somehow, do a switcheroo where you pull the bra down as you pull the towel down.
Yeah, it's like a cool trick.
Yeah, but I just, at that point, I didn't really care that much, and it's kind of not worth the effort to me. It's more important to me to cover up what's happening below, because it's a mess down there.
Man.
So that's the area you were trying to hide.
Answers your Joe Dirt question.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Broke Omar.
So even Omar just fell out of his seat.
Wow. It's just horrifying.
So you would spend most of your time trying to protect that area?
Yeah.
Protect the rainforest?
I don't want everybody to see that. Because it's just, I don't want everyone to know what's going on or not going on down there. My boobs, I'm a little less ashamed of.
There's a lot going on down there.
And then also, if you see them up top, one's bigger than the other. So it's kind of like someone with a lazy eye, where you don't know which eye to look in.
Yeah. That's hot. I am not turned on at all right now. Not even a little.
So anyway, we said hi, and then I was like, should I continue a conversation? I decided to just say, hi, how you doing? And then scurry back further into the locker room.
Into the side of shame.
Yeah, and then she left. I waited until she left because I couldn't look her in the face anymore. Now if I see her in passing, I just feel like you saw me in this weird, intimate moment.
That's good for the confidence, right?
No, all of this is terrible for my confidence.
My wife tells me whenever she's naked with her friends, that it's not it's like so normal. She's like, everyone's just naked around each other.
But that's hot people.
No, she said it's like not. She said there's no they're not checking each other out. They're just all. It's like.
Well, I looked in the mirror and this woman was looking at me.
So you probably shouldn't even be there, to be honest.
I shouldn't be allowed in the locker room.
That's right. That's my opinion. Huh?
Freedom of speech, damn it. Show your opinion.
World Famous Show KROQ. Klein, Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Allie, we don't. KROQ, Klein Alley Show. If you're not through on the phones or we don't pick you up to play, you can still root along for your generation. Every generation wants to be the best. New article out says, according to science, Gen X are the most They're the happiest, and for some reason, I think people say there was still money. They were still able to make some money, Gen X, before all the money ran out.
Oh, money.
That's part
and
of it
save
as well.
money.
That's right. But apparently, everyone still thinks their generation reigns supreme. We will get into a legitimate generation wars now up for grabs. Tickets to go to Cali Vibes this weekend, VIP style. Representing, let's go in order, Allie. Let's go ahead and start at the bottom, make our way to the top. Hold on 1 second. This is a representative of Gen Z. And this is on line 6. Jacob, good morning.
Good morning.
When were you born?
99.
All right. You are a legitimate Gen Zer. You will be able to compete against Gen Xers and boomers and millennials for the ultimate prize, bragging rights for your entire generation. Every Gen Zer is rooting for Jacob right now. We say hi to the representative of millennials. This is Maddie. Maddie, when were you born?
95.
Nice.
All right. You are a millennial, separated by only 4 years from our Gen Zer, but it's a whole different ball game, and you will be representing all millennials. If you know the answer to the question I ask, you must yell out Gen Z. You'll be yelling out Gen Z. Millennial, you'll be yelling out millennial. And then, of course, you will have to get through Karen, who is a loud and proud Gen Xer. Good morning, Karen. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning.
How do you
1976.
76 in the smack dab in the middle of Gen X. You will be representing Gen X. Also, your name is now synonymous with white ladies who complain. How do you feel about that?
I'm a good Karen.
Okay, that's what they all say. I'm a good Karen. Tell your manager.
I'm not one of those.
When you have the answer to the question I ask, you must yell out Gen X. And then, of course, we have a boomer on the phone. Born all the way back in 1850. Let's say hi to, is this Mark? Hello, Mark.
Hey, Boomer here.
Boomer, what year were you born?
1960.
All right. Allie, representing all different generations
I'm about to get lectured
now.
by Mark.
Mark, are you complaining right now about something we're doing, or are you calling to play the game?
I'm calling to play the game.
All right.
Although you did say that all the boomers should just get out of here.
Thank you.
It's easy to make him mad.
Sorry, Boomer. Get off my lawn. Here we go. These questions are going to go all over the place. I have 10 questions here, and they are ranging from questions that millennials should know, Gen Xers should know, boomers should know. So it really will come down to which ones are you able to steal. If you have the answer to the question, you must yell out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you, and then you have a chance to answer. And we start with question number 1. Who was Howdy Doody?
Boomer.
Okay, Boomer, go ahead.
Character.
What?
A puppet character.
All right, that is correct. And no other
Mark.
No other generation would know that.
Everyone else is like, what?
Howdy doody.
I thought it was a drug of some sort. All right, here we go. Run DMC popularized what shoe brand? I'm surprised Gen X couldn't jump in on this one. That's crazy. Even I know this. Time.
Boomer.
Go ahead.
Converse.
No.
Okay.
Converse.
That's what the kids like, the Converse.
Hey,
they call them Chucks, don't they?
I was on the original team from Hoosier. I'll tell you, it's all about the Converse. All right, no one gets the point. Guys, it's Adidas. I'm shocked no one knew that. Adidas. All right, moving on. I would have thought Gen X would have picked that one up easily.
They're too happy.
What does FOMO stand for?
Gen Z.
Gen X.
Gen Z was first.
Gen Z?
Jacob.
Fear of missing out.
All right, you
Go.
get the point. Currently, if you're keeping track, it's a tie in the lead between Gen Z and Boomer. I don't like the way this is going. We move on to the next question. What city was Puck on The Real World living in on MTV's Real World? Puck was in what city?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
I would have thought
Karen.
Gen X would have gotten this easy.
New York.
No, that is incorrect.
Oh, my God.
I think I'm crushing this one.
The answer for that one was San Francisco, was when Puck became a big star on The Real World. But no one knows, and we move on to the next question. What is Depop? Oh, Johnny's going nuts in there. Johnny can't figure out why Gen Z doesn't know this.
Nobody knows this?
Depop. No one gets the point. Johnny, how would you describe Depop for all the Gen Zers out there? I know you're on it every day.
It's a secondhand marketplace to sell clothes. And Jacob,
You messing up big time, bro.
All right, thank you. A little shame for Gen Z. If you're currently keeping track, it is still a tie between Boomer and Gen Z. Generation Wars. 5 questions left. Up for grabs. Cali Vibes tickets. Multiple different musicians from many different generations representing in Long Beach this weekend. Here we go. Question, next one. Name the music festival that took place in New York in 1969.
Boomer.
Go ahead, Mark. Boomer.
Woodstock.
All right, that's a point. Boomer is in the lead.
Woodstock.
We
Got a lot of
move
stories about Woodstock.
Move on to the next question. Here we go. What store had shirtless men standing at the front of it to greet shop?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
Gen X.
Abercrombie and Finch.
There you go.
Finally on the board. Allie, what's the score right now in Generation Wars?
Well, Boomer Mark is in the lead with 2, and Karen from Gen X and Jacob from Gen Z each have 1 point.
And Allie and I were saying earlier today.
Millennials, totally failing.
Every time we've done Generation Wars, millennials let us down.
And then millennials, every time we say that, chime in on the text line and go, yeah, whatever, it's because we don't care.
Right, I know. All right, moving on. Here we go. Charizard and Pikachu are from what game? Millennial.
Finally, Maddie, go ahead.
Pokemon.
There you go.
She's
Everyone's on the board. Mark is still in the lead,
Mark is in the lead with 2. It's 1-1-1. A very exciting Generation Wars on KROQ right now. Science may say that Gen X has it all figured out, but every other generation would like to get bragging rights. We move on to your next question. What is Mr. Beast's real name?
Gen Z, go ahead. Jacob.
Jimmy.
That is correct. Jimmy or James, I will have accepted. Donaldson, if you want to go full name, but that's fine. I will accept that.
Now
You got
again,
it?
Gen Z and Boomer are tied again.
Gen Z and Boomer, opposite ends of the spectrum. In case you're wondering what's going on right there in the back with Vanessa and Generation Alpha, she is currently having a
tantrum.
She's having a tantrum. And
Getting time out.
applesauce out of a little pouch right now. That's all right. That is correct. Give her a point. She's on the board. All
Give
right.
her a sticker.
Moving on. There's only 3 questions left, guys. This is going to come down to the end here. Come down to the wire.
310 said, I am Gen X, and I've literally known every answer to every question.
You don't have to yell it out. It's easier. Here we go. Which band sang I Can't Get No Satisfaction?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Mark.
Rolling Stones.
That is correct.
You can hear the I told you so in his voice.
You really can. We move on with 2 questions left, and he's up exactly 2. This could come down to potentially a tiebreaker if it gets to that point.
It won't.
Oh, my God.
I love the anger, too, between all the generations.
Which president played saxophone on television?
Boomer.
Wow.
This would be for the game. This would be for the game.
I mean, what do you think? I think Boomer got it again.
He locked in first. Go ahead.
The Honorable Bill Clinton.
Okay. Well, this Generation Wars has unfortunately come to an end, and I apologize to Gen Xers and Gen Zers and I'm millennials. I can't believe it, but Mark,
you were probably in a war, and now you won one.
Probably World War I, World War II, and now Generation Wars. Add another star. And seriously, you're probably the only guy they called from a landline, which means he was...
You're crystal clear,
That's
Mark.
probably why he was able to answer so quickly. You are the winner of this round of Generation Wars. You've just gotten yourself tickets to your news in just a moment, then a brand new hour of the show can begin. In the next hour, it will be Vanessa's turn to be on the hot seat for Fashion Week, where she will have her fashion roasted. She said she's very nervous to hear all of the things that will be said about her fashion choices, and there's quite a few clothes she doesn't wear anymore because she felt that she was made fun of here. But during the Robo Roast, we just upload pictures of you, and AI actually writes the roast.
Vanessa buys all her clothes from weird fashion apps like Shein. She likes to support child labor by buying child clothing.
Well, that's right. She supports other children, understandably, as she should. We will get into the complete roast of Vanessa's fashion next hour.
Vanessa is so tiny she can never wear shorts, because on her they're pants.
Okay, well, that's enough. That's
hilarious.
That's enough. We will get into that roast next hour, and she's very excited about it. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So let's get into the fallout of the Jimmy Kimmel fiasco. Here's what's been said since it happened. The company that owns ABC has doubled down, saying they will not bring back the show until he apologizes and They would like him to make a donation to the Kirk family and to his organization, Turning Point USA, which I don't see happening in any world. Trump was also asked about it during his visit to the UK, and here's what he said.
Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent.
He also said in another interview that every late night host just makes fun of Trump. That's their angle, and they shouldn't be allowed to do that. So he was saying
they shouldn't make fun of me.
It's a licensing issue, and they shouldn't be allowed.
Right.
Well, the president's been made fun of by every late night host ever in history. I mean, and the thing is, Charlie Kirk praised, or at least endorsed, South Park's episode making fun of him. Right. So he wasn't necessarily against being made fun of. It didn't seem like he had much of a problem with it.
He had a much better sense of humor, understood that it was all part of feeding the power of the powerful to be made fun of, to be mocked. I played the message at the beginning of the show today. A guy called me a spineless pussy, making fun of me. I get it. I roll with the punches. But never call again. And next time, delete that message.
The truth hurts, too, right?
Delete it. Sometimes it does sting a little bit. But you think you're the president, you let that stuff roll. The more important things to deal with. That's what you'd think. That's what you'd think.
All right. So now let's get into what they did on Late Night last night. How did they cover it? Some monologues were bolder than others. This was Colbert's take.
This decision came after senior executives at ABC, Disney, and affiliates convened emergency meetings during which multiple execs felt that Kimmel had not actually said anything over the line, but the threat of Trump administration retaliation loomed. As one source at ABC put it, they were p***ing themselves all day. Oof. On the bright side, that proves Disney is #1 in streaming.
Good line.
Pretty good, right?
Funny stuff.
So let's also talk about what David Letterman said, former late night host David Letterman. Here's what he said on the issue.
This is misery. In the world of somebody who is an authoritarian, maybe a dictatorship, sooner or later everyone is going to be touched. But this is me. For 30 years, I did this for a living. They took care of Colbert. That was rude. That was inexcusable. And then my good friend Jimmy Kimmel. We all see where this is going, correct? It's managed media. And it's no good.
And then let's get to Jimmy Fallon. This is, of all the things that could be said by late night hosts who are all very much in the spotlight right now and feel like they are in the middle of a war, this is what Jimmy Fallon chose to go with.
The big story is that Jimmy Kimmel was suspended by ABC after pressure from the FCC, leaving everyone thinking WTF.
Oh, my God.
Terrible joke.
Oh, my God. Really? Yeah. That's not AI? That was live?
That's live.
That was Fallon?
That was Fallon. This one's a little better.
More offensive than anything that was said by either side of it. I mean, he should have to make a donation to Charlie Kirk for that joke.
Are you more offended by what Trump said or what Fallon said?
I think Fallon. Just for comedy alone. Well, the joke is this. Hold on. Jimmy Kimmel was fired by ABC, by the FCC, and we're all thinking WTF? Mm-hmm. He was doing
no one's thinking WTF anymore because that's not even a thing.
He was doing a letters joke? Let me hear that again. Maybe it was funnier or something.
The big story is that Jimmy Kimmel was suspended by ABC after pressure from the FCC, leaving everyone thinking WTF.
This is his other joke.
This morning, I woke up to 100 text messages from my dad saying, "I'm sorry they canceled your show." I go, "That's not me. That's Jimmy Kimmel."
So he kind of just went on to be like, I don't know what's going on, but I do know Jimmy's a great guy. You know, there was not really like a statement made or anything like that. It kind of seems like he's a little more scared than some of the others. All right.
No, he did a funny censorship bit. Did you get to that?
He did, yeah.
It was kind of funny.
He was kind of like, we're going to make fun of Trump just like we always do. How was Trump in the UK? And they're like, he is very well dressed. It was like all compliments, like forced compliments and stuff. Yeah, it was something.
For him.
Who's edgy for him?
For him.
We have not reached October yet, but already there are estimates about how much we're going to spend on Halloween this year. And I don't know how they're able to determine this before we've even spent the money, but here's the shock. It's going to be a record amount of spending, just like it always is. Halloween spending is expected to reach $13.1 billion this year, which is a record and is up from $11.6 billion last year. And I guess the previous year was the previous record at $12.2 billion. And they obviously say some of this is going to be because of tariffs and price increases and stuff. But here's the thing. Even though prices are going up, people are still spending plenty of money. Every time they look at things, they're like, nope, I think everyone's still just overspending. Everyone's just spending way more money than they have because as bad as things get, people need consumer therapy.
Yeah, it feels way better.
They need retail therapy. They need to buy things to make them feel better.
I have to figure out a way to shift my brain because I do not get the same dopamine release for saving as I do for spending. I think some people have figured out a way to switch it. Like
I've got it. I love it.
Yeah, like El Cheapo, you figured it out. You're like, all the things I didn't buy today, this, and this, you get excited about.
The same joy that you feel when you place a bet or buy something is the joy I feel when I look at my interest. Like
really?
The interest that I've saved. It's like, here's what you earned in interest this month. I'm like, whoo, baby, free money.
Doesn't get excited. That does nothing for me.
I
need to spend on stuff that I don't care about and I won't care about in 6 months.
Yeah, but I won't care after I bought something. I'll forget about it. But the interest, that stays and it builds. And that's when you have the long play of happiness that just continues to grow.
Nothing interesting hearing you talk about your interest. That's for sure.
And then finally, just wanted to mention, I know this is good news for Vanessa. A new American Girl doll has been announced. And she is, I guess, her name is Raquel Reyes, and she is an 18-inch doll making her debut, and she is the first Latina American Girl doll, and she is supposed to spotlight Kansas City's Latin culture.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that Kansas City's Latin culture was not represented in doll form.
I didn't realize there was a Latin culture in Kansas City. Every time I look at a Kansas City Chiefs game, everyone is so pale and white.
They do seem very white. Well, good for you. You got a doll now. That's the way we need to do it. Allie, I know you played a clip of Trump earlier talking about criticizing Kimmel for his ratings, and I know that some people that listen to our show would be concerned if we're a bunch of, quote, California liberals, do we run the risk of also being canceled or censored? And that is a serious question, and Trump, I guess, did comment on it.
I don't plan on censoring Klein Alley's show on KROQ because not enough people listen. It's like farting in an elevator when you're all alone. It doesn't really count. I would like to censor their YouTube, however, if Alley keeps stressing my fan base. Thanks for your support, Joe Dirty.
All right. Well, that's a beautiful message.
Wow.
Yeah, well said. The president's got a lot to say.
He's always good at nicknames. I will give him that.
He called you Joe Dirty, and that is a great name, and I hope it sticks. So let's get into a new hour of the show now.
Show 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, good morning. Just after 8 o'clock on a Friday, we are Klein Alley's show. Lots of things to not be in a good mood about, but let's put you in a good mood. The weekend is here. You got that going for you. You got Coachella tickets in your future. In less than an hour, we send you to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Love them horror nights. It's going to be a great time, and I have a feeling that they're going to stop giving us tickets to give you if we keep playing that clip. So go.
Really? I thought they loved that.
It's the last day.
I don't think they love it.
Oh, Uncle Scott says differently.
Let's be honest. That guy loves horror nights more than me. I wish that I could speak differently. I can't, though. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Shout out Klein for his wonderful speech. I used to think Klein had a bit of a lisp, but recently I realized it's just his East Coast accent, and I feel like it makes him way more attractive, and it's mainly noticeable when he says things like hot dog. He'll say, like, hot dog, or, like, Antonio. It'll be like, Antonio. I don't know. It's just so hot. I love you, Klein.
It's an accent. It's a speech impediment. I'm not sure what it is, but regardless,
He's a wise guy.
I can't change it.
Hello, lady.
It's beautiful.
What accent is that?
I don't know. But that's my gay impression.
That's the WeHo accent.
That's right. We got lots to get to this hour. Bowling event happening today after the show. Allie and I have to set some parameters and some stakes, some interesting updates if you plan on coming out or just want to listen along. We'll be doing a live Showtime podcast from Pins. And details to that and more next on KROQ. I'm Klein, that's Allie. DJ Omar Khan, Jake the Nerd. We got Vanessa and Postmaster Johnny.
Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to call to let everyone that's going to the bowling thing know Hakuna Matata. All right, so we did it.
Hakuna Matata to you too, good sir. And yeah, we will be there after the show today. We're going to Pins off Ventura in Studio City around 12:30. Allie claimed earlier this week she was about to bowl her high score, and she was really proud of that score of 158. A lot of people said that's not a great score to brag about, and then somehow we made her eat her words, and she'll be on the lanes again today with a ball. She's getting her own ball, apparently.
Well, listener is bringing a nice ball for me to try out.
She won't use a regular community ball. She needs her own special ball. She's battled me. I haven't touched a bowling ball in 5 years. I'm convinced I will beat her. I'm convinced a bunch of people on the show will beat her.
Didn't you injure yourself earlier this morning picking up a suitcase?
I did. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes, I did.
And I should not have used my bowling arm, but I did lift a very heavy suitcase up some stairs. It was an 80-pounder. My wife sure knows how to pack.
It was 80 pounds?
80 pounds. Had multiple warning tags put on the bag.
Oh, my God.
80 pounds. And
Warning, my husband can't pick this up.
Warning, Klein, you can't do it.
I should have read the warning tag.
Hire a task rabbit.
So I'm a little jammed up in my bowling arm, but hey, listen.
Keep bowling.
Not going to stop me from bowling.
Bowling.
You know, bowl.
It's happening today.
I noticed that when you are not feeling that confident, you will firmly plant the seed of an excuse the day of.
I don't need an excuse.
And you hurting yourself lifting a suitcase.
You said you hurt yourself too yesterday. You said you ran and you messed up your foot or something.
Well, I did.
Don't care.
I did go for a run in different shoes, and by the end of it, my foot was hurting so bad I had to take something to fall asleep last night. But today I feel good. Feel great.
On my best day, I'm at 40%. So any other excuse I don't need more excuses than that. My best day, I'm at 40%.
Look, I think it's great because what person is at 100% when they just go out bowling with friends or family? That's what this is. This is just a regular day at bowling. It's just not like, whoa, we're professionals.
Yeah, except you've gotten very high maintenance about this, and I was talking about this with Vanessa, and she can't believe how kind of high maintenance you've gotten because you have all these demands. Not only do you need to have your own ball, you need a certain amount of time to practice before you'll even play the one that
This
matters.
is me learning from previous experiences. You guys handed me a paddle and said, go play 2 11-year-olds even though you've never been on a pickleball court. And I wanted to warm up, but I was never given the opportunity. So I want to make sure I have a little bit of time to warm up. That's all.
Never.
And I know myself. I know that I need a little warm-up time, especially with bowling. My first game is usually not my best. It's the second game where I do my best.
So Allie, sometimes you just need to raw dog it, man. Just raw dog it. You're good.
No.
Here are the stakes we can play for. I know Allie got also upset about the bet because she goes, I'm tired of these losing bets. I just slept in my car for a week because of the Menendez brothers. Why do we have to bet again? And the bet is not so much for us. I mean, we need some stakes or else who cares, right? I mean,
great. Who cares?
Well,
I love who cares.
No, we should care. So the options are, and Omar can decide.
What?
Loser.
Omar can decide?
Loser shaves their head to look like a bowling ball.
No.
This is an idea called You Lose, You Shoes, where the loser has to wear the bowling shoes for 1 week, 24 hours a day after they lose, everywhere they go, including sleep. Bowling shoes.
Can't we
What's it called again?
You Lose, You Shoes.
Nice.
Then there's...
Do you like the name, Jake?
Then there's just a standard financial bet where, like, we put a dollar amount on pins. And let's say, like, if you're so confident you beat me by 20 pins, each pin is worth, I don't know, $20. I would owe you...
$20?
$10. I don't know. How many? There's 300 pins total.
What's that one called?
We don't have a name for that one. That's just a straight-up financial bet.
I like that. Straight-up financial bet.
But I mean, I feel like that hurts you more than anything. Shaving the head, wearing the bowling shoes around town. I feel like bowling shoes for you would be an upgrade. Like you would think that you look like
bowling shoes to me. Wearing bowling shoes for a week doesn't matter. I don't care about that. So,
but if you had to sleep in them and shower in them and stuff, that would
shower in them.
$10 per pin. Tins for pins.
Tins for pins.
So that would mean, like, if you bowled, let's just say you're as good as you claim, and you bowl at 175 or something.
I'm not going to bowl a 175. I've never bowled a 175.
I asked my wife what happened the last time I went bowling. She believes I bowled an 80. Is what she thinks.
Yeah, but you probably skipped some frames.
I missed my turn, and I think I let my kids bowl for me a few times.
Yeah, like I think that was just you probably not paying attention or losing interest.
So I'm just saying, if you bowl a 150 and I get an 80, and we're going $10 a pin, I would owe you a significant amount of money.
Yeah, but Klein, as we've known through the past events, I am going to lose. So that's why I don't want to bet anything, because I'm sick of losing and having to do these humiliating things over and over and over again. Life is humiliating enough. I don't need to make it more humiliating.
Allie, you have to be more positive. You can't go in thinking you're going to lose.
Yeah,
you have to go in going,
knowing it.
I'm going to win.
Knowing that I'm going to. But here's the thing. Every single time I think, I'm probably going to lose. And then you guys build up my false confidence and go, hey, you never know. Hey, you know what? I bowled an 80, blah, blah, blah. Make me feel good and make me feel like, okay, I've got some confidence and I'm going to put something on the line here.
You at least beat the one-armed man. Remember that? You beat him at pool.
Yeah, thanks,
you almost
Johnny.
didn't, though, when your ass hit the ball and you scratched.
No, but I beat him all 3 games, technically. Well, I beat 2 out of 3 games.
So today, if you want to be there live, we're going to do a live podcast, Klein Alley Showtime Pod. We'll be at Pins. Thanks for having us out. Apparently, they're going to put out some nice spreads of food for people. This is not a sanctioned KROQ event by any stretch of the imagination. This is just something we're doing for some listeners. If you want to take a Friday lunch or cut out early for the weekend, not expecting a ton of people to show up because it's very last minute. But if you want to go up, Vanessa got some tickets to give out to people as well for stopping by. And we will be there, and you can watch and mock accordingly. And we'll be doing some live play-by-play as it all goes down. So that's going to be happening at Pins today, 12:30, Studio City. Details on our socials at Klein Alley Show.
On the text line, 714 is just interested in how you think 10 pins and 10 frames equals 300. But I think if we are going to do anything, it should be financial. But maybe we don't pay each other. Maybe we can find some kind of like a organization,
charity like me.
Yeah, like some organization for people who like bowling but don't have arms or something like that.
No, why would we do that?
Can't we just donate it to somebody who needs it?
Yeah, we all need it. We work in radio. No
all
one needs
right,
it more
fine.
than
Then
us.
what? $10 a pin.
All right,
$10 a pin.
So just
but not
10 a pin. That's fine.
10 a pin with the point difference, right? So, like, if I have 150 and you have 80, that's 70. So that's $700 you have to give me.
Oh my God, that gets expensive quickly.
Can we do $1 a pin? Let's be realistic.
$1 a pin. What are we, 6?
Okay.
Dude, $700 is so much money.
I know, but if the final score is,
you want to do that, or we're bowling?
If the final score is 150 to 80, then that person who bowled 80 deserves to pay up, Or what's?
I don't think the point spread is going to be that big.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Really?
I think the pressure is going to get to you, and you're going to spend a lot of time in the gutter, is what I think. But it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out today. We only have a few hours to go. We're just killing time now until we head over the lane. So
310. What about bowling? Loser babysits the other kids, other person's kids for an entire weekend.
I would do that deal. You would lose that. You'd rather pay. So hopefully we see you this afternoon for some early lunch and some bowling. I think we have a few extra lanes they gave us as well, so maybe you can throw some balls too. And we'll be right back. Quick break. When we return, it's time for the interactive box of shame. Phones open, 800-520-1067. We don't like to just always bask in our own shame. We spend most of the show doing that. It's time for you to share with us something shameful that happened. Cleanse your soul before the weekend, and we'll give away some tickets for you to go to Smartless at the Hollywood Bowl. If you'd like to join us, anything shameful that happened to you, you can be anonymous, 800-520-1067. We're back with the interactive box of shame next.
The World Famous KROQ. Listen to KROQ for your chance to scare up a 4-pack of tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights. Face fear incarnate.
Creep it on KROQ for your chance to win your way in. Details at KROQ.com. KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. One of the many things we got into this week, which I hate to even bring up again, is the fact that my wife, after talking to a friend of hers, the friend of hers, I guess, had put one of their poorly behaved kids, into an etiquette class to learn the basics of manners when sitting at the dinner table, primarily.
Which I will just say, even though I don't know this person, I'm sure her kids hate her for that.
Yeah, probably. And I made it through my life without going to an etiquette class, and look at me, Allie.
I'm looking.
I'm a joy to dine with.
We've got both of our elbows on the table as we speak.
Right now. Well, elbows on the table seems like an old school. I think when you look at the history of that, it was probably dated back to like scurvy or something that we don't even have anymore.
That's all etiquette is old school stuff.
Yeah, like etiquette, I feel like we've evolved. And I understand that, yes, we are, I think Jimmy Kimmel just got back from Japan, and he went into this whole rant about how kind of disgusting America is. Now it's a big joke now to the rest of the world, because he goes to these other cities that are like clean, and they're like, almost pristine.
Japan and Singapore and all that, they're very clean.
And that we should be able to do that in the sense that there is America does make a lot of money, but for some reason we just don't know how to spend it, or our political system is broken, or whatever you want to say. But he's been to a major city and seen what an actual clean, crime-free city feels like, and then you kind of come back to Southern California, and it just looks like it's getting, just more disgusting by the day. Is etiquette a part of that? I don't know. I think it's a part of the unraveling of culture, sure, but
younger generations too are mannerless. I was reading an article about that.
And
listen, they're just throwing it out the window.
And this is why she said, "Let's just stop this now. We don't want to be the people." So she said we should do an etiquette class. I said no. We did a little quiz on the air. Turns out all of us don't know how to act in these situations, at least based on traditional etiquette. And then a couple of listeners said, "Why don't you have Klein record ask his kids these questions and see how they do? Maybe they do great on the quiz, and they don't actually need the etiquette at all." So I did ask my kids some of the questions we talked about on the show.
Oh, like what do you do if somebody farts in front of you?
Yeah,
what were some of the other ones? I forget. It was like
it was like, what are the most important rules of
when you eat
sitting at the table and this and that. So I did ask them, and they gave me their answers. Now I don't think they need etiquette class based on these answers. Etiquette question, guys, because I took a quiz on etiquette, and Mommy wants us to take etiquette class. If someone farts and then they say, "Excuse me," what are you supposed to say? Now, we learned that there is an answer to this, and if someone does...
Again, this is like drunk slurry Klein at home. I'm
not drunk. I'm tired. I'm not drunk. I'm tired because...
It's an etiquette class.
And then they say, "Excuse me, what are you supposed to say?"
Maybe run away because it stinks.
So, once again, that's not what you're supposed to do.
I would love it if everyone did that.
But
in society.
Society, you're supposed to acknowledge the person took credit, and you kind of just smile at them and say,
You're supposed to smile and nod.
In a nonverbal way, you're supposed to basically say, "Thank you for taking credit."
I acknowledge your excuse me.
Right. But I thought my kid had a better answer.
Totally. Just running away is so funny.
Maybe run away because it stinks.
So she's, once again, I think that she's thinking...
How that stinks?
So the other child, is the 5-year-old now, also had a answer for this question as well. This is all part of etiquette. If I farted right now, Sienna, and said, excuse me, what would you do?
You farted today.
That is the best. Telling somebody about their farts is that's a class act in my book.
I was just trying to get the answer for the question. And
Speaking of, you're disgusting.
She didn't have to rat me out. But.
You farted today.
Okay, thank you.
So direct.
And you didn't say excuse me.
So clearly,
now everyone in the house is laughing.
Yeah, now I've become the punching bag of the family.
And you didn't say excuse me.
Okay, great. Thank you. So the next question in etiquette
nice
class
etiquette,
to see
Klein.
if
You said thank you.
yeah, I said thank you after she insulted me. See, that's good etiquette. I'm learning, right? Great, thank you. So the next question in etiquette class to see if we need this or not.
Hey, shut up.
Okay, that's not nice etiquette right there. You don't say that. She didn't want to do the quiz anymore.
She just told you to shut up.
She told me to shut up in the middle of the question. She was not happy to do the quiz about etiquette, and whatever. I don't think she's wrong here. No one wants to do the etiquette. My wife isn't even planning going. She wants to send me and the kids to learn.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You were making this point yesterday where people are they're as mean as they've ever been, but they're usually mean online. And your daughters are nice enough to be mean to your face.
And that's important that they learn that early.
It is.
I think. You want to be confrontational at a young age. What is a nice way to say to someone that you are no longer interested in hearing their story?
Sorry, but your story doesn't really sound that interesting anymore. So I wouldn't really like to hear it anymore. So bye.
Let's save that for all future purposes of the show.
To be used every time Allie asks a question on the show moving forward. All right, so listen, I think...
I'm in the middle of a story.
Hey, but that's a nice way to say it. Listen, your story's just not that interesting anymore, so goodbye.
You know, I feel like Vanessa would say something like this.
She does.
She totally would. She broke it off with a guy after her first date. She was like, hey, you know what?
Not feeling you.
I'm not feeling you. Sorry.
Goodbye.
Nope, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, great. And finally...
She passed on the question.
She's passed. She's now not doing the game anymore. She doesn't want to be a part of this radio show. I don't blame her. What are the three most important...
I see your phone there.
Yeah. What are the three most important manners to have at the table?
1, no elbows on the table.
Nice.
2, don't cross your legs, cross your knees. 3...
Cross your knees?
I don't know.
Does she know
I think she's
the
trying
body
to say
parts?
Cross... She learned from Johnny. I think she's saying cross your legs.
Cross your ankles, not your knees.
I think she's trying to say that. I don't even know what that is. I think I taught her that as a sex thing. I was like, just cross your legs, keep them crossed.
2, don't cross your legs, cross your knees. 3, have your mouth closed when you're chewing.
Great.
4, eat with a fork. Don't eat like a dog or with your hand. And
see?
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's a great answer.
That's good etiquette right there.
She doesn't do any of those things, but she knows.
She knows. At least she knows.
And that was my point yesterday: is that people know the rules of the road, but it doesn't mean they follow them. They choose what to do.
Right. There's nothing. There's no rules of the table.
Nothing.
You just don't want to do it.
And don't talk about mean things. Like, I hate you, or you're dumb, or you're
Is she pretending to be a dumb person?
She's doing impression of a dumb person.
Dumb, or you're sexy.
Whoa.
You can't talk about that stuff. Inappropriate stuff. That's what she's trying to say. You don't talk about inappropriate stuff at the table.
Wait, Dad.
What is something you should never say at the table? Okay.
Oh
my God.
All right. Well, she's right. Those are things you don't say at the table. See?
What is your dinner conversation that they know all this stuff?
The problem.
Are you saying F it and S during
no.
And you're sexy during dinner?
No, but that's why we're talking about.
She obviously knows all the things you're not supposed to talk about for a reason.
Well, this is the problem with etiquette: is that it has now led to terrible etiquette. It's gotten way worse.
Your whole family is like, you're dumb, you're sexy.
I never heard the F word at my table once until just then.
This was all over dinner?
Yeah.
So you were recording this audio while you were eating dinner. That's horrible etiquette.
Well, I was trying to... You guys said...
Your phone's at dinner?
All right. Take a quick break.
She's right. F it, man.
F it. That's right. Quick break. Back in a second. Allie, your story's boring me. Goodbye. The box of shame. It is a sad thing when one of our deepest, darkest, most shameful stories gets revealed to the masses, and we decided to let us, this week, we'll share the shame with you. Everyone's got moments in their lives that they don't necessarily want everyone to know about, but to talk about it over live radio shows that you are evolving, you're healing, and you can put it behind you. We'll have a laugh at your expense, but then potentially also give you tickets up for grabs now. You will go to the Hollywood Bowl for a live Smartless podcast with Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, Will Arnett, and a bunch of other guests that will be joining them. It is time for your box of shame.
The box.
What's in the box?
Of shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Bring us your shame. We will not judge, but we also will judge.
Hey, it's a freeing feeling to share something like that, something that you are ashamed to admit, that's been kicking around in the back of your mind. But once you say it, it does feel better, and you also probably just hope that whoever the story has to do with is not listening.
Anonymous, go.
There was one time I was at a bar with my buddy, and he had this girl who he was seeing, and she started flirting with me, and he went to the bathroom, and when he went to the bathroom, we went up to the bathroom that was next to it, adjacent to it, and did the nasty.
You had sex with your buddy's girlfriend in the bathroom next to where he was actually going to the bathroom?
Yeah. I mean, it was thick walls.
Are you talking about her or the bathroom? Which one are we talking about?
Oh, keep going on the thick walls.
All right, hold on. Interesting place to start. Sometimes people's shame seems more like brag. We say hi to Michael now on the box of shame. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Ellie and Klein.
You got it. Nailed it.
I lost my virginity during school, first period. I got caught by my band director. I was actually staying up for the class to begin because I'm staying up to be a nice boy and set up. My girlfriend walks in. We're picking up where we left off on the weekend. Just before I'm about to, go in and about to finish, my band director walks in and, hey, did you need help with? And yes, he caught me losing my virginity to my girlfriend, who's now my wife.
Oh, wow.
What? Here's the thing. Yeah. A lot of times now, I've noticed this. Men will call in with their sexual conquests.
Yes.
As, oh, man, I was caught. This is so shameful.
Right,
you don't sound ashamed. And this seems like an opportunity for you to brag that you lost your virginity on your high school campus.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a real shame right now. Hey, Darren, welcome to the box of shame. Go ahead. Hi.
Okay, I was at diabetic camp, and we were
Again, don't use this as an opportunity to flex.
Don't brag that you go to diabetic camp, okay? Go ahead. What goes on?
Okay, well, I went there.
Okay.
I went there. We were out with a bunch of people out swimming in the ocean, and I had to go poo, and I just couldn't really hold it, and so I dropped my pants thinking that it would sink, and swimming with all these people, all of a sudden it just floats up right next to me, and we're all pushing it away.
And you have to pretend,
where did that come from?
pretend it's not yours.
Oh, I totally pretended, but I think I don't know if I got away with it. That was my box.
All right. That's interesting. I get that move. Darren, that's Darren who accidentally dropped a floater on his camp friends from diabetic camp.
In the ocean.
Let me say hi.
Well, if you push something away from you in the ocean, it always just comes right back.
Comes right back. It's like it knows. Let me say hi to James right now. Something shameful you did at all? We will celebrate your shame and then give away some tickets. What's up, James?
What's going on, man? Sweet Divis.
What happened to you?
All right, man. So check this out, man. So one of my buddies invited me to a birthday party, and specifically, keep in mind, it was for kids, right? So this is one of those fancy parties out there in Pasadena where you have to RSVP, make sure, you put the name of your kids, how many kids are coming, right? So they have everything counted, candy bags, everything ready for the kids who RSVP'd. So there was, at the end, towards 3/4 of the party before it finished, there was one candy bag that hadn't got taken yet, man. And that kid, I thought he wasn't going to show up. So, I was feeling good. I wanted some candy.
Mm-hmm.
I took the candy bag, man. Well, turns out I started eating it. I'm halfway done. And the kid with his mom pulls up and they're like, oh, sorry, we're here. We're going to our personal life problems, but we made it. And, you know, oh, my God, I felt so bad when they said they were going through family stuff. And the kid, he's like, where's my bag?
Your
Where are
mouth
my
full of
toys?
Twizzlers.
And he was looking for it. He was looking for it all over.
Yeah, when you're a kid, man, there's nothing you want more than that goodie bag at the end of the party.
It's the best.
To watch a grown-ass man who's already eaten all the candy in your candy bag because he didn't think you were going to show up. So funny.
I know, and then do you just kind of double down and take it, or do you give back a half a bag of candy to a kid?
Yeah, James, out of curiosity, what did you do? Put James back on hold, guys. What did you do with the bag? Did you finish it, James?
Okay.
What happened?
This is a bad thing, man. Check it out. When they started
I
fighting
smashed
and
it in
looking
his
for
face, man.
I banged
him.
his mom right in front of him, man. Yeah, James,
when
what
they
happened?
started looking for the candy, I started helping them look for it like if it wasn't in my bag.
That's so great.
That's a great move right there. Yeah, it's got to be here somewhere.
It's like the husband who just murdered his wife. He's leading the search party.
Right, of course. All right, that's a good one right there. I like you, James. Thanks for calling with that story. That's something shameful.
You should call more, James.
Sabrina, what happened to you? Box of Shame. Interactive Box of Shame time on KROQ. What's up?
Mine is pretty basic women problems, but I was on a date and I needed to go to the bathroom, but then I realized if I go to the bathroom, I didn't have a feminine product.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have that, and I was like, okay, this will be fine. But then it wasn't fine, and I just kind of I bled, and I didn't know how to tell my date, and then I realized when I went home that I was a complete mess.
And so you were just sitting at a table, just free.
I didn't realize.
Get her a tourniquet, quick. Someone make it out of a napkin. All right.
I know. All of a sudden, these bears are in the restaurant.
Hey, Wayman?
That sucks.
Hey, Sweet Divots.
What's up, Wayman?
Well, I used to be an Uber driver, and I would drive late at night, all night, and then, you know, I had to pull over one time and take a rest. I was in a big parking lot, and there was, you know, department stores and whatever there. Left the car running because it was summer and I was hot. Apparently the car ran out of gas while I was sitting there. So then once the sun came up, it got hot. I had left the car in neutral, apparently, with my foot on the brake. And when it ran out of gas and all that, I fell asleep. It rolled backwards in the middle of the parking lot in a real weird position. Then I'm hot and sweating. I got to take a leak. I get up, close the door, lock it, and I go into the store. It was like a TJ Maxx or something. And I can't find the bathroom. I'm looking. I even got my hands in my pants pinching it off because I got to go bad.
Oh.
And I'm wearing like a bright yellow Lance Armstrong shirt, like standing out like a sore thumb. And so I get back in the home decorating area, and the shelves are like shoulder height, so you can see the person on the other side. There's a woman right in front of me. I grabbed the vase off the shelf, and I filled that thing halfway up.
You went.
You know, in my mom's world, that's just another way to get a discount.
That's a discount. Hey, this vase full of urine should be another 10% off.
Yeah, $3.99. All right.
I know what he's talking about, though. Those shelves in there, they almost do look like if you plan it well. Not that there's cameras in it, so there is footage of this man urinating in a vase in a TJ Maxx. But
That's
at some
great.
point, he did what he had to do. Let me say hi to Andrew on KROQ. It's a box of shame time. Everyone's got shameful stories. We let you share them and hopefully feel better about yourself afterwards. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, good morning, guys. My box of shame is one time when I was little, I went to the Cleopatra exhibit that's right here in LA. I had a day of flatulence, I guess, and I went in.
Was that
Is this a normal day for you?
Was that the theme of the museum that day?
Cleopatra and a day of flatulence.
And I kind of hid in the corner, and while my parents went ahead of me, and I just kind of blew up the exhibit, I guess, really loud, like... And everyone had their eyes on me for a good minute, and my parents had to walk me out because
if you've ever
They had to walk you out.
if you've ever had to fart in a way where you then watch people's reaction and you watch a room clear because
You
of
can
something
see
you
when it
did,
hits them.
That is like the exact definition of pride and shame meeting at the intersection of pride and shame.
So you're proud. What part of where's the pride part?
The pride part is the power that came out of my body that made an entire room clear
I'll
out.
never understand why guys feel that way. They feel so proud of the things that come out of their ass.
It's pride and shame. Lori on KROQ, hi.
Hi, good morning, guys. So I was 18. I was a live-in nanny, and they adopted No, they bought this purebred dog, hated the dog, Max. He was the worst. He had parvo. I had to nurse him back to health. Anyways, he ran away one day. Kids are devastated. Families devastated. They have flyers up all over town. One day, someone called and said, "Oh, we have your dog. We found Max." And I said, "Oh, no, we found Max."
So you just made up that they had already found the dog because you didn't want the dog back in the house?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's amazing.
The missing dog that you hated, that you had to take care of as the nanny, was actually found, but you said, different dog, you can keep that one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's...
And I'm a huge animal lover. I'm a vegetarian. I rescue dogs now, but this
Not
I
that
just
one.
have always felt.
So that family never got their dog back because of you.
No. The people called back. They were like, "No, we're sure this is Max." And then they talked to the mom, and she confronted me. She's like, "These people said they called," and my best friend Vicky was always over the house. So I was like, "Oh, Vicky must have answered the phone, and she thought we found Max." So covered that up.
All right. Well,
Oh, my
on.
God,
Pretty
that's
good.
amazing.
Mariah, if you can top it, the tickets are yours. If not, we're probably going to give them to Lori. What's up?
Okay, so hi guys. Thanks for having me.
Sure.
So one time I was jumped, and it was at a live show, like a punk rock show. And so these girls, they got me pretty good, and they were laughing at me. They were able to drive away, and so I was just left with this awful, this gut-wrenching revenge. I just was in so much. I had so much resentment. And so a few months passed by, and I see these same girls, and they're just having the greatest time, getting drunk. And so I tapped one of them on the shoulder, and I was like, "Hey, you guys remember me?" And so we just started having an all-out, ball, and we just started, fighting. My friends jumped in, and then their friends jumped in. But, everybody's staring at us, and in the middle of this fight, I was wearing something kind of low cut, but the girl I was fighting that jumped me, I was on top of her, kicking her ass. But then all of a sudden she ripped my shirt and everything got exposed. So I was just kind of fighting, and everybody's standing around me. And to top it off, it was filmed and put on YouTube.
Cool.
Oh, that's the next level of shame.
That's
right
amazing is public shame. When you're already brawling, I mean, we've seen so many of those videos, Klein.
It's a brawless brawl is what it is at that point.
Yeah, it's a brawl.
All right, Allie, listen, every line is still full. We got tons of people that accidentally mess themselves in a variety of places, car accident stuff. Jose, quickly, we have to go. I'll give you the last word, and then we won't make up our mind. What's up?
Sweet Davis, guys, what's
Sweet
up?
Davis, what'd you do?
All right, so I'm not happy about this, but me and my buddies, we would always come through on Mother's Day for our sweet mamas. We used to go to Forest Lawn and, take the flower arrangements and
oh boy,
then give them to our moms, and she just wondered why she would get a wreath sometimes, but whatever.
I just have someone else's name.
She got a wreath.
All right, so you would go steal flowers from the cemetery to give to your mom on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Heart is in the right place. Okay, Allie, we've heard a lot of shit.
God, that's so terrible, but I'm also like, you know what? The flowers are just sitting there.
Yeah, we're just sitting there.
No one's there to enjoy them.
Who's going to go to the bowl for some shame? Smartless.
God, I mean, it's the candy guy or it's the woman who reported the dog missing.
Yeah, the dog ended up home, so I'm going to say the guy who stole the kid's candy at the birthday party.
And helped them look
Congratulations.
for it.
You win. You are the winner and also the loser of this box of shame, and we appreciate you. Come back in a moment after Never Ender. Got your news to get to, got Coachella tickets for you, and we will shame Vanessa's fashion. It's all coming up this morning on KROQ.
If you've been hurt in an accident, don't worry. We promise to be the one friend who laughs at you. Klein Alley Show. We were both accidents.
KROQ. It's football. Yesterday, I almost got to experience something that I've always wanted to do. And I've told you on the show many times, this would be one of my goals. Every year, it's been my goal to do this thing. And yesterday, I came the closest I've ever come to accomplishing that goal.
Is it the armored bank heist that you always wanted to do?
Eating a whole pizza in one sitting?
I've done that many times. Nothing I'm proud of, but I've done it many times. And no, Omar, I did not steal or break in or try to rob from an armored car.
That's exactly what somebody who did that would say today.
Right. Well, I wish I could have. I see them all the time, especially outside this building, and they do seem unattended.
Yeah.
I've always thought about it.
Is that why you have done that fancy leather coat?
That's right. That's my,
You bought it with your winnings.
It's my Robin coat. I yesterday was very close to doing my first ever citizen's arrest.
What?
Because I got a text in the middle of the day that an active break-in was happening 3 blocks from my house. And this is part of the whole neighborhood watch thing that has been started because of all of the break-ins that have been happening pretty much all over Southern California. I mean, they've just been happening all over the place, and people don't seem to care anymore. Like, at least back in the day, they'd be like, well, we'll wait till they're out of town for the weekend, then we'll rob them. Now they're just going, they went and walked the dog for 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and smash a window, break in, grab some
night,
stuff.
doesn't matter.
2 o'clock afternoon, middle of the day. By the way, beautiful day, too. I'm not saying if I'm going to rob houses, I start thinking to myself, is today the kind of day that more people would be out walking around, perhaps because it's nice outside? Maybe you wait till there's, I don't know, weather drops to the 70s here. At least some people, don't want to go out, but maybe that's their thought. Maybe their plan is people are probably outside enjoying the sun. Now's a good time to break in.
Or do they feel like us, where we was like, we should go to the beach. They're like, we should rob. It's such a nice day.
Such a nice day for robbing. So I get this text that I'm on. There's like hundreds of people on this text chain, but it basically says there is a break-in in progress right now. Police have been notified, but as you know, the response time, not very quick.
Jesus.
And so it became, are any neighbors nearby that can go scope the situation? I was so bummed out because I wasn't home, but I was in the canyon making my way back. And I was thinking to myself, God, if only this guy, because I know the way that these guys operate is they're in and out of places in like 5 minutes or less.
And even if there's cameras, it doesn't help anything, really.
Doesn't really help. Usually you just have cameras. Now, what this person did, because the footage was released after the fact, they wore a vest as if they were a Amazon delivery driver. They had the full Amazon delivery driver outfit, walked up with an empty box to the front door, knocked on the door a few times, no one answers. Then they kind of put the box down. Then that's when they decided to walk around the side of the house, smash a window, go in, grab a bunch of stuff, and leave.
So it's just one person?
This time, well, it's all in the video I saw, it was just one person.
Wow.
And apparently after the fact,
what does that say about you that you can't even get one person to help you?
To help you rob. Yeah, I know. You'd think, at least you could find a friend that wants to go robbing with you.
Yeah, like even these crime rings that are getting arrested, they're like, I love my bros.
But maybe there was another friend that was on lookout, or maybe there was another friend that was in the drive. Because they did have a car parked outside.
What was your plan if you arrived? How were you going to stop the break-in?
I was so frustrated and annoyed because I was in the canyon, but I was responding, saying, I can be there in like 11 minutes. And everyone's going like, is there anyone closer? And I think there were definitely people closer that were too pussy to go and do anything. So I was like, my plan, I'll tell you, Allie, I had 2 plans. I don't have any weapons on me, but I do.
Except for your hands.
Except for my hands.
Oh, yeah.
These are very dangerous.
You can mush those right into someone's face.
Lethal weapons.
Get hairy knuckles right in the face. Nothing grosser than that. You know?
Just choke on your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go.
No, the plan was I was going to try to box in whatever the escape vehicle was. So the escape vehicle couldn't move. That was the plan.
Well, you can only box in one. How do you box somebody in on what if they can just go the other way?
When they move, I move.
Move.
What?
You know, you try to, yeah.
It's like that dance.
Yeah, the little dance. They try to pull up.
You move, I move.
I box them in. I box in. That was the
Just like
idea.
that?
I was going to
Just
box
like
them in. That was the plan was to just slow down. I was actually going to slash tires and box in.
How are you going to slash tires with no weapons?
I didn't
With those
think
hands.
that through.
You're going to
My
punch
hairy
the
hands.
tires with your hands.
Karate chop. Oh, that didn't
Kick
work.
it.
But I got there at exactly, let's just call it, I don't know, 3 minutes after the perp left the scene, and they were
Wow,
gone.
what a story.
And
Wait, where's the close to being the citizens arrest thing?
Well,
you're very far from
It
doing
seems like
anything
you
like
just
that.
showed up after a house got broken into
I
and
was-
then went on your way.
3 minutes away, guys. 3 minutes from a citizen's arrest. 3 minutes.
But you wouldn't have been able to citizens arrest anybody with no weapons or defense or anything.
Of
You think he
course.
would have listened to you? He would have just run away.
No. Not if you say citizen's arrest.
You can't.
Okay,
What
it
is
doesn't
this
work
tag?
that way, man.
You're it.
Yeah.
My rules.
Citizen's arrest.
It's not a home base anymore.
Citizen's arrest. And I was ready. I had like a whole thing ready to go.
You
and
couldn't have
A whole
tackled
thing?
somebody like that.
I wasn't going to tackle, Allie. That's.
What if he would have pulled out a gun on you?
Well, then he wins. I mean, then I realized.
Take backsies.
Yeah. All right. Citizen's arrest
Not
on hold for now. Yeah, I mean, I was, listen.
Even the plan that you're formulating in your head for when you arrive has so many holes in it. Like you to be able to trap somebody from leaving a street that has two directions. Usually, when the cops are trapping people, they've got them caught on both ends, so they can't go anywhere.
Unless you're smashing into the vehicle, and then you're going to get a tremendous amount of car damage.
I did think of smash. That was my first thought, Omar, was I was just smashing. I'll wait, and then I'll smash in the vehicle. But then you run the risk. You smash in the vehicle. My car gets destroyed, and his car. You see this all the time. Cars crash. One car drives off fine. The other one's like can't move.
Well,
So
you got Sweet James.
it's Sweet James. It's Sweet James. But the adrenaline I felt as I was driving over the canyon, ready to make this citizen's arrest, was really
Is that
intense.
the same adrenaline you felt when you saw that statue dog and you were going to save it?
No, because
Statue dog.
I didn't know until I went up to it that it was it was not a statue. It was an art installation. First of all,
Okay.
It's not a statue of a dog. It was an art
What's
installation.
the difference?
The difference
Yes, explain the difference.
is a statue. I think is there forever, and an art installation is temporary. I think because it's not there anymore.
Statue is a famous dog.
Yeah, so-
Installation is just random dog.
But then
You're a hero. You're right.
I did talk to one of the officers that got to the scene after the fact and told him.
And I saw nothing.
Told him my plan. He did ask.
So is that why you're wearing that leather coat? Because you feel tough today?
It's my tough guy coat.
Don't you mess with me.
Bicycle over here.
It's funny because I was
I want to
thinking.
give you a noogie.
Yes. Yes.
Is that your bullion coat?
I'm
I can
only,
tell by the zippers.
I'm only wearing my tough guy clothes from now on. You never know when you got to be ready to do the
I keep my
citizen's
note
arrest.
knife in here.
That's right. Got my slingshot, and I'll pull it out if I need
It's
to.
a comb.
Well, anyway, another hero.
Well, we're all in awe of you.
Yeah, our eyes are on you, you perps.
5 minutes away from getting you into Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Live the horror at Universal Studios Hollywood. Halloween Horror Nights, select nights now through November 2nd, and the biggest names in horror will haunt you. Listen all this week for your chance to win. Details at KROQ.com/rules. You'll win them from us in 5 minutes after Allie gives you the news. And Allie, if we want to be taken seriously as a show that gives news, any real news team, you know, they have news and then they have weather and they have sports. We added weather. This is very exciting because yesterday we finally had weather in Southern California. We have our very own weather reporter now.
Hi, this is Moist Joyce with a Moist Report today.
This is Moist Joyce, who felt the need to call in with a moist report because of yesterday's unexpected downpour.
Oh, my gosh, it's so moist out. I don't know if you've seen my picture, but I wear pigtails and I have curly hair. I look like a fuzzy dog or an alpaca during a day like today.
Cool.
So she wanted to update us that she looks like a wet dog or an alpaca.
But the main thing to remember is you gotta love weather. Get out and dance in the rain. But the freaking mosquitoes are biting me alive. It's late at night. It's still thick in the air.
There you go. That's our weather reporter. Whenever it's wet or moist outside, you better believe we hear from Moist Joyce.
Our Moist Joyce report.
Let's get to your news now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, so SNL has released some of the guests that will appear on their upcoming season. The casting itself has been a mess. Every day there was an announcement of another cast member leaving. Heidi Gardner, Ego Nwodim, Devin Walker, Michael Longfellow, Bowen Yang, still there. Don't want him around the SNL cast, but seems that he's decided to stay. Guests for the upcoming season are not David. That we know. That singer has canceled the remainder of his tour because maybe he's a murderer. He's a person of interest in that case where the body was found in the Tesla. But Bad Bunny and Sabrina Carpenter are not murderers, and they're on the lineup. And they're doing double duty, so they're going to be acting as host and musical guest. And then the third release was Amy Poehler. She'll be returning to host as well. I wish, though, that sometimes they would make the host sing.
Yeah, like they never do that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're a musical guest, but also a host. I wish that you'd be like, you're a host, but also you're just going to figure out a musical act. That would be so awesome.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You'll be performing also musically. Oh, man.
Yeah, but he probably could pull it off.
Yeah, usually they only give that opportunity to the singers. They get to do both double duty. Very rarely would they ever. I don't think it's ever happened where they're like, all right, Charles Barkley, you're going to be the guest host, but you're also performing 3 songs.
Yeah, but it's kind of messed up because they're assuming that every musical guest can also handle a hosting role, which is difficult.
Yeah, but I don't
to be
think
able to
they
be
care.
in all those sketches and have all the lines and the characters and the costumes and all that stuff, that's difficult. And they just assume, they'll be able to figure it out. But no one thinks that about the opposite.
Nope.
Oh, they'll be able to fumble through a couple of songs. Make them figure it out. That's what I say.
Do that jig like Ashley Simpson. They don't have to sing. They can just stand there and do the Irish jig.
All right, here's an important question for the ages.
You found a weird-looking chip in a bag of Doritos. Would you go on social media to ask what to do with it?
Huh. That is a good question. I think that we need to spend more time.
I don't think about this enough.
Thinking about that. You find a weird-looking chip in a bag of Doritos.
Do you eat it or do you ask social media what to do with it?
The Cheeto people, they do that all the time, don't they?
All the time. And some of them have made good money. I mean, a Cheeto slightly resembles anyone. Trump or Musk or just any Caterpillar. They sell those on eBay. If I feel like I would eat it too quickly. I don't have the ability to slow down enough to stop and be like, this could be something.
I totally agree. In my opinion, I think eating chips is not something that you do mindfully.
No.
You're doing it while you're watching TV or while you're checking your phone. You're not looking at the chips at all. I'm just shoving them in my mouth without really thinking about it. But it's crazy to think that if you took a moment to look at what you were doing and you did find an interesting chip, that it could be a big payday for you, and it was for this girl.
Bet you've never seen one of these before. A puffy Dorito.
Okay.
And it made her 20 grand.
And it just made this 13-year-old $20,000 richer. When Riley Stewart opened the bag at home in Australia, she found one of the chips completely bloated.
I looked at it and I thought, this looks a bit funny.
So she went on TikTok to share her find, writing, I found a puffed Dorito. Is this valuable or should I just eat it? Thankfully, she didn't chow it down.
Of all the posts that you scroll and you're like, this is stupid. And then now she made $20,000.
Great.
Unbelievable.
Because Doritos decided to give her a $20,000 reward for finding the perfect puffy chip.
I honestly thought it might have made a couple of people laugh, and then that was it.
That's one pricey snack.
Well, look, I'm sure they're getting all the exposure, more than $20,000 worth of exposure for yapping about it. Now I feel like a Dorito all of a sudden, so it's working clearly. And but if I found a puffy Dorito, I would eat it immediately.
I just didn't realize chip companies are like Oprah. It's like, here's $20,000. It's just for no reason. It's just, I found a puffy chip. Here's $20,000.
I thought Doritos did a bit a while back where they were hiding gray Doritos in bags. If you found a gray Dorito, that was worth something.
Yeah, I thought that this was a contest or something, but it's just I found one that's puffy. So I'm sure I've eaten any number of weird chips like this and just moved on with my life. I could have been a millionaire by now.
Doritos, let's work on putting more chips in your bags. They're getting a little skimpy now. Last few bags
and
I opened.
A puffy one is just a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, your bag is 99% air at this point. Let's go ahead and put a few more Doritos in there.
Get a prize if you find a chip.
Yeah, I found a bag with more than 3 chips in there, Doritos. What do I get? Let's go ahead and focus on that.
And then just wanted to report that we have a new potential deadly virus to worry about. It's a brand new virus. They found it on Australia. It's called Salt Gully virus, and it's been detected in bats, and it's related to 2 other diseases that the World Health Organization calls priority pathogens, meaning they could be very dangerous when transmitted to humans.
Great.
And Salt Gully virus is in the same virus family as other deadly, it's what I just explained, other deadly viruses, and it causes outbreaks with fatality rates usually between 40 and 70% and leads to death in more than half of people who get it. So let's not get that.
So you eat it or you post it online? That's the question.
That's it.
Get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and the very first thing we do is pick up caller 20 at 800-520-1067. That is your cue to call right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, the horror at Universal Studios.
The horror.
Halloween Horror Nights happening right now through November 2nd, and we're looking to give you 4 tickets if you are caller 20 at 800-520-1067. You will scream, you will be scared, you will be surprised. Just love them Horror Nights. That's right, like that guy said, love them Horror Nights. We get you in right now, caller 20. Let's go. Also, if you're waiting around patiently for your Coachella tickets, fear not. It's only 9 o'clock, which means we got a couple more hours together before we hit the lanes for some bowling, and we would love to get you into Coachella with the return of the Show Chella Quiz. Hopefully you've been paying attention this morning. Everything we've done could be answers to questions. It could result in you winning your way into Coachella in the desert.
You know, somebody on the text line directed me to eBay where puffy Doritos are selling for a lot of money. There is somebody who is got a very rare, thick, sweet, spicy, chili, reduced fat Dorito, and it's going for $300. And a puffy Dorito chip, very rare, is currently bidding at $69.
Couldn't you just put a picture up of a puffy chip, and then once it sells, just get a regular chip, crunch it up into crumbs, and send it and say, oopsies, that happened in shipping?
I know. How are you going to send somebody a puffy chip?
Seems unnecessary, but look, that's the distraction the world needs right now, right? There's more people buying and selling chips, stuff we can get behind. Let's say hi to caller 20, which puts us in Corona, a guy named Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
Morning.
Doing good. You're doing better. You are caller 20. You're the winner.
Thank you.
You're very
My
welcome.
daughter and her friends will be very happy.
Yes, I think you will have a good time as you head to Universal. Hold on 1 second so we can get you your tickets. And if you did not get through or were not caller 20, don't worry. We have more stuff to give you coming up this hour, including but not limited to tickets to go to a special IMAX screening of The Lost Boss. We'll do that for you. These Coachella tickets are still in your future as well. But in a moment, Vanessa will be on the hot seat here as we break down some of her fashion choices, the good, the bad, the regrettable. It is a final day of roasting our fashion. The Robo Roast of Vanessa's fashion is coming up, and she has asked us to say a few words before we start the roasting. So she will have the floor. and she will present to us all why she feels that we should not roast her fashion. And that will be happening in exactly 2 minutes and 57 seconds after this one from System Up and Down on 106.7, the world famous KROQ. People are spotting Blind Charlie, I guess, standing somewhere in Ventura, I think near or potentially in front of where we're going to be bowling later. I see the striped shirt guy holding up the sign for your show. I think he's in front of your bowling alley.
Nice.
That's third or fourth report we've had. So I guess if you're driving through the Studio City area this morning, perhaps
let him into the lane so that he's not standing out
there. Don't honk at him. It freaks him out. He's blind, but he supports the show, and I guess he's got a brand new sign. I don't know what his sign says. If you want to get a picture and send it to us, tag us at Klein Alley Show. Greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to join us for a little Friday lunch, watch Allie and I battle it out. A very expensive bowling bet will be happening 12:30 today, Pins in Studio City. It is not a sanctioned KROQ event. They want us to tell you that, but we are going to bring some tickets, some prizes, some tiny towels, and more. So if you'd like to come out and enjoy your Friday lunch, we'd love to see you, meet you, maybe for the first time. All right, let's celebrate fashion now on KROQ. Here we go.
You better work.
Fashion Week is happening in New York. We are not a fashionable bunch, so all week we've been taking turns roasting each other's fashion styles. You want to see what we look like? You can go to our YouTube right now. We're streaming live there, KROQ's YouTube, or better yet, we're on Instagram, Klein Alley Show. Allie's wearing a shirt. She's been referred to Joe Dirty today. She looks like a dirtier version of Joe Dirt, and she's wearing that outfit by choice today. She did not lose a bet. This is not part of a Halloween costume, but today's not about Allie. It's about Vanessa. And Vanessa, what would you like to say before we start the roast of your fashion?
I just want to say we get roasted every day no matter what. And this one time I a turtleneck that was black and white stripes with a dress, and you guys said that I look like a character from Tim Burton, so I never wore that shirt again, and I gave it away. This other time, you guys said I look like Janet Jackson, which, shout out, she's beautiful, but then I decided, maybe I shouldn't wear this jacket again, so I gave it away. And there's other ones, but I can't think of it. But every time, I'm a character.
You're telling me you come in here dressed regularly every day. We make some offhanded comment like we do always with each other.
I don't even remember.
And you,
I remember because I was like, oh, great.
I do remember the Janet Jackson outfit because you wore that when we filmed the music video with Ray, and you even had like that little hat, and you were dancing, and you looked like Janet Jackson. It was actually super cute.
So wait, so someone said, "Oh, you look like Janet Jackson," and you make a note in your head and go, "Get home and give this away."
Basically, it was
So Vanessa,
that one's a compliment. But the one time you said I look like a Tim Burton character, I was like, I'm not. That's like not.
What if I said the jacket you're wearing today makes you look like Fidel Castro?
Oh.
Well, I don't believe that because I love green.
Okay.
All right, Fidel.
Very military look.
Very military.
Okay.
Do you remember that when you wore those
Have
big...
you been drafted, Vanessa, during the show? Were you drafted?
I did get a call.
Okay. All right. So,
That's your
but
I
my
love it.
question is like, so every time we say something here, and we always make fun of each other. Like Allie's not going to throw out her Joe Dirt costume later.
Oh, no, I just got this. You're going to see this a lot.
She's going to wear that for years.
Not every time, but if I feel like, okay, I see it now, and I can't delete it from my
By the way,
mind.
I remember that Janet Jackson jacket. That was a cool jacket.
It's a cool jacket, and with the hat,
I don't own it anymore.
And by the way, when you dressed like the Tim Burton, the Beetlejuice character, I thought that was a great look on you.
What about that other time you dressed like Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh, yeah. Today I wanted to wear my glasses, but I'm like, no, they're going to do Fashion Week. Better not wear them today.
Yeah, it's time for us to robo-roast. We uploaded pictures of Vanessa, and I know you were concerned about people saying mean things, so we said to the robot, maybe take it a little easy on Vanessa because she's sensitive, and this is what we got.
You're proof that small packages from Colombia are hard workers and fun. You wear pants that are so baggy you look like someone who is exactly on trend.
Oh,
these are nice things, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Love it.
Your favorite footwear is rollerblades, which is a great way to get outside and enjoy some cardio.
Oh.
Good work.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
Now do you feel bad?
I was ready to take it.
You wear so many soccer jerseys you look like a real dedicated fan to your favorite team.
Love it.
She was so
what if the show was like this?
She was so nervous about having these mean things said about her clothes
She had a little speech beforehand.
Yeah, everything's been pleasant about your fashion.
What do you think of us as
Jeez,
monsters?
Crazy.
You don't look like a bobblehead. Instead, you look like a beautiful young woman who is always dressed for success.
Wow.
Okay.
Who knew that AI loved you so much?
That's amazing.
Can't
Vanessa.
think of anything negative to say about you, Vanessa.
So, do you want to take back
What about the ones we played earlier in the show? Those were funny.
Vanessa's style is so bland. She's like the tofu of fashion.
Love it.
Her style isn't bland.
No, I don't think it's
I
bland.
actually like a regular, simple t-shirt.
Vanessa's outfits never stand out, which is great because neither does she. Vanessa's style is boring lady camouflage.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I like camouflage.
That's so mean.
Vanessa shops at Shein, which makes sense because it's affordable.
Hey, there you go.
And so do all girls.
Yeah, that's it. That once again, these aren't mean about you. These aren't funny, but they're not mean.
And a wise economic decision. It doesn't even matter that they were made by a 7-year-old in a sweatshop.
Oh.
You go, girl.
There you go. That's positive stuff.
Yeah.
No, those were funny.
Vanessa's glasses definitely do not make her look like a serial killer from the 70s.
Oh.
They're proportionate to her face, which is definitely the face of a grown-up lady who likes grown-up chicken.
That's nice, right?
That one's funny.
Okay.
By the way, you forgot your light-up sneakers at the McDonald's Play Place in Long Beach.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's just helpful information.
That's just an insult.
All right, so now, once again, Vanessa, I think you thought we were going to be meaner than we were, but turns out everyone's just saying compliments about your fashion.
Yeah, do you want to take back anything you said after hearing this compliment
I didn't say anything
fest?
bad. I just spilled out facts.
Vanessa buys all her clothes from weird fashion apps like Shein. She likes to support child labor by buying child clothing.
Aww.
Vanessa is so tiny she can never wear shorts, because on her they're pants.
Ah.
Vanessa always has an outfit with lots of pockets. Which is smart because she needs a place to stash all her cocaine and chicken.
Okay. There we go. You want
Her
any?
pants are just stuffed with chicken.
Is that enough, Vanessa? Or you want more?
That was good.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, now it's starting to turn. She only wants the nice
Yeah, maybe
ones.
we should quit while we're ahead here.
All right, we got to take a break.
Vanessa doesn't hate us yet, and it's a Friday.
Vanessa, that was you got it easier than the rest of us.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got to take a break. When we get back,
Compliments are uncomfortable.
very. I feel weird now.
Me too.
I mean, saying all those mean things about Allie looking like Joe Dirty seems normal, but talking about how Vanessa looks like Dress for Success feels strange. We got to take a break. When we get back, though, we got some Johnny Doesn't Know to get into, chance for you to win yourself some tickets, and much more after this.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club in Dio, featuring Last Night, she said, The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People, Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol, Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Zemo, and more.
Just the girl, the girl you want.
Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
I've been anticipating for the day you'd come my way. Now you're here and I got to say, you're my adrenaline, you're my fire. Girl, you make me wanna reach up higher. No star is too far. Spread your wings as we reach up for the sky. Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love,
I see the lightning, feel the thunder. Girl, it's time for us to go down under. I've got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories.
Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, I got a shoulder you can lean on.
When times get bad,
Don't be sad, right here by your side. Yeah, yeah. True love's so hard to find.
When you get it, got to hold on tight.
I got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories. Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, Give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, girl. Now give me your love.
Closer and closer. Everything we say on the show today could result in you getting answers right to questions, and then you end up in the desert for some Coachella. That's great, but right now, Postmaster Johnny has entered the KROQ studios. The vibes are strong today, he claims. He's excited. He'll be there bowling as well. I just saw Bud Light Bros are apparently calling out sick today to be at the bowling alley as well. They found out that the alley does indeed sell Bud Light, so they will be there mostly for the Bud Light. It's just coincidence that we will be there as well.
Well, bowling alley is where you go for cheap beer. It's great.
It's a great place. Cheap beer, great fries. Pretty much all bowling alleys have them. So pins, 12:30 today after the show. We will be there. Johnny is in the studio with questions, and all you got to do is predict will Johnny know or not know the answers. I believe last week's video of him not knowing what molten rock was is now north of 300,000 views, likes, and shares. And some of the comments that people have said are that they fear for the future of society more than ever before just in watching Johnny try to answer that simple question.
Oh, come on. What are all the other things going on in the world?
There's a lot to fear. Let's get into it. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know. And I was like, okay. Oh, Johnny doesn't know. I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while. Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know. Gelato sounds like Jello. Johnny doesn't know. It like goes wiggles.
Everybody who gets theirs right. Listen to this. Everybody who gets theirs right will send you to with some tickets to an IMAX screening of The Lost Bus, including a Q&A with producer Jamie Lee Curtis. Vanessa, I know you think you only have one left, but they have a lot of seats in that theater. It's like 600-seat theaters. Find out if we can give more away.
Because of what I just said.
Yeah, I was convinced this wouldn't be a problem. So find some more tickets. Let's hook the people up. All right, Johnny, you feeling smart today?
No, not at all.
Great.
Cool.
This is perfect, then.
Same.
We are going to focus today on acronyms, something that has been tricky for
Oh.
you. Damn it. Acronyms has been always tough for you.
Is this in honor of Jimmy Fallon's horrible acronym joke?
It was in honor. Play the joke again, Allie. This was a joke that Jimmy Fallon told last night, his way of, I guess, supporting Kimmel. It was not a support of Kimmel, but it was also not a support of comedy, and definitely one of the worst acronym jokes in the history of acronym jokes. Here we go.
The big story is that Jimmy Kimmel was suspended by ABC after pressure from the FCC, leaving everyone thinking WTF.
So anyway, that was a joke that he told, and
Listen to that.
Listen to that reaction they got. Crazy. So Johnny, acronyms today is your theme. And,
all right, let's go.
Did you know? This is not your question, but did you know the acronyms that Jimmy Fallon used in that terrible joke?
I do. And hot take, I actually kind of like Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
Not for his jokes and stuff, but like his show actually is like pretty fire sometimes.
All right.
On YouTube, not on TV, on YouTube.
Jennifer and Rosemead, will Johnny know the answer to this, yes or no? What does CEO stand for? Johnny did one time apply to be the CEO of this company.
Oh, yeah.
But does Johnny know what CEO actually stands for? Yes or no, Jennifer? Jenner, excuse me, Jenner. What's up, Jenner?
Hello, who are you?
Me, Jenner.
Moving on right now. This was Vanessa's pick as the best person of all of the people on the phone by far. Let's say hi to Paulie. Paulie, good morning in Upland. How goes it?
Yeah, what's up, Klein?
All right. Will Johnny know what CEO stands for? Yes or no? It's Johnny Doesn't Know time on KROQ.
He should, but I'm going to have to say no.
All right. Johnny, he says you will not know. You did apply for the position of CEO at this company one time.
Yeah.
What do you believe CEO stands for?
I remember it said Chief Executive Officer.
Wow. Johnny knows
Yeah.
it. I'm surprised as well. I would have bet Johnny would not have known.
And shocker, I didn't get the job.
He did not get the job,
What
unfortunately.
if he did and he's just still here answering phones?
Be amazing. He's a phone screener / CEO of the company. Hey, Bobby, good morning. Welcome to KROQ North Hollywood. It's time for an acronym round of Johnny Doesn't Know. Sweet dibs. GPS. A lot of people use the GPS to get places, but will Johnny know what GPS stands for?
There's no way he knows this answer.
I agree strongly that he will not know. I actually think he
Absolutely.
may say something along the lines of, I didn't know that stood for something. But Johnny, he says you will not know. Prove this man wrong. What does GPS stand for?
Well, I honestly didn't think it stood for anything.
See,
but
that's my theory.
But I have to think it's Global Positioning System.
Oh my God,
What?
Johnny, what has happened?
But you see this? Joe's O's. This is all I ate for breakfast. This is brain fuel, dude. That's all I've been eating. This is why we're on a hot one right now.
He's eating generic Cheerios from Trader Joe's, and he says it's, quote, brain fuel. And
It
yet
is.
he's gotten 2 in a row right, which I'm surprised
That's
about.
insane.
Come on.
I am surprised, and maybe not a better commercial for Joe's O's ever than that. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just hung up on someone. Hey, Bree.
Someone needs some Joe's O's.
I sure do. Bree. Bree, good morning. It's Johnny Doesn't Know acronyms. He's gotten 2 right, which is strange. Will Johnny know what ETA stands for? ETA. You hear that a lot. I think it's been said before. I even think Johnny has said, what's your ETA? What's your ETA? He's spelled it out like a word. So will Johnny know what that actually stands for? Bree.
Wasn't Johnny like taking the bus at one point or
Yes.
like traveling? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
taking the
so-
bus at one point.
Okay, so he should know what it is.
Johnny, she says you will know. No one has predicted correctly so far. What does ETA stand for?
What bus?
I thought when your car was out before you got that nice car from Star Ford.
Oh, the Bronco. Yeah. I took the bus.
You were lying, weren't you? You never took a bus.
Or you lied to us and didn't come
I
in
don't
one
actually
day.
recall this at all.
Well, you
actually,
said
though.
you weren't going to make it into the show on time. You were going to try to take the bus.
Oh, yeah, I was going to try to take the bus, but luckily I was able to borrow a car.
Oh, okay, got it.
I was gonna try.
I was going to try to take the
Appreciate
bus. Yeah.
the almost.
Try to think about it.
Yeah.
What does ETA stand for? She says you will know.
Estimated time of arrival.
Wow,
job.
Johnny is on. I don't think Johnny's ever gotten every answer correct, and he's gotten 3 in a row right today. Which
On
is
a sick
crazy.
one.
He is on a sick one, folks. Axel in Garden Grove. It's Johnny Doesn't Know time on KROQ. Acronyms. Will Johnny know what FAQ stands for?
Oh.
FAQ. Every website has an FAQ.
But will Johnny
Hey,
know?
guys, sweet dibs.
Hi, good
Sweet dip.
sweet dips to you. Everyone's predicted incorrectly so far. So do you want to go with Johnny? Will he know what FAQ stands for?
Oh, he's around my age, and I know what that is, so I want to take a gamble and say he does.
All right, Johnny. He says you're going to keep the streak going. He thinks you'll know. You are. It's interesting. He's scratching his chin as if he is thinking.
As if
of,
there's hair there.
I'm trying to grow hair there, okay? Leave me alone. I got like stubble here.
But
I'm trying.
But I can't tell if he's like, this is a smart, confident scratching of the chin, or I should know this, so it'll come to me eventually. FAQ, Johnny.
Well, I'm a little scared because I feel like it's like, is this a slur?
What?
Is this a slur?
FAQ?
Is he trying to spell out like a bad word that you can't say and you're setting me up right now?
Are you saying if you flip the Q over,
well,
it's a G?
Doesn't Q stand for queer?
Go ahead.
FA queer?
So FA queer stands for what?
You say the F bad word slur.
Yeah.
I don't know what A stands for in anonymity. And then Q is for queer?
F a queer.
F a queer? Is that what he's trying to say?
Is that what I'm trying to say?
Is that what you're asking me? That's what
I just asked what FAQ stands for. You're the one who went into this weird rant here.
But I don't know. I've never used that.
Are you going through puberty again? What is with your voice?
I have major allergies. I'm sorry. I just sound so bad right now. It rained yesterday. Anyway.
It rained.
It did rain yesterday.
Oh, is it just me, or does it sound like he's about to F a queer?
I think so. My
FAQ.
God. I think he already did. He's got it stuck in his throat.
Okay, that's all I got. FAQ.
Johnny, did you just get FAQ'd earlier today? You sound like you got FAQ'd hard.
Yeah.
Is that so? That's your answer?
Yeah, I don't know what FAQ
All right,
means.
well,
I don't know
actually, you
that.
thought he would know, and he does not. Johnny, it is frequently asked.
Queers.
Queers?
Frequently asked.
Queens.
Frequently FAQ.
I don't know any more Q words.
Questions.
Oh, questions?
Frequently asked questions.
The FAQ section?
FAQ.
Who are you asking? What are you asking him about?
Panel, the whoever. It's just or the website will be like, here's some FAQs, some frequently asked questions that we can just answer for you now.
Wow. Just when you think Johnny knows everything, he gives us something like that, and I realize he knows nothing at all. Andrew,
That was like one of the easiest acronyms, too.
That was easy? That was tough.
The easiest one. Andrew, we give you the final chance here. Only one person has won so far, and that person... Nope.
I do have a correction here on the text line that it is Global Positioning Satellite for GPS, and if that's correct, then we can give, I believe, Bobby some screening passes as well.
All right. Well, fine. Fair enough. Johnny, do you know what PIN stands for? PIN. Will Johnny know what PIN stands for? A lot of times you got to put in your PIN if you want to go ahead and get some money or something. Will Johnny know what that is? He is looking.
He's looking at me for hints.
Completely shocked and shaking his head.
Shaking his head like
Andrew, will Johnny know what PIN stands for?
Sweet Dips, I will say no.
Yeah,
Okay.
based on the way he's reacting right now, no seems to be the right yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Acronyms.
No seems to be the right yes.
Scratching his head.
Johnny, PIN.
Pins doesn't stand for anything. Pins is the bowling place we're going to go to
No,
later.
that's Pins in Studio City, but
Just
PIN.
for PIN, P-I-N.
PIN.
I know the P. P means password.
Okay, what's the I? Sound it out.
Intellectual.
Password intellectual, and the N?
Network.
Password intellectual.
network. Smart. It's good.
So your PIN number is your password.
PIN really stands for something?
Yeah, PIN. What do you think when you go to the ATM? You got to put in your PIN, right?
I never go to an ATM anymore. I just tap to pay everywhere.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
You've never used a PIN ever before for anything?
You push the green button and you could skip it. I do that at Whole Foods all the time.
Okay. Well, Andrew, you a smart move saying he would not know. He did not know.
Oh, sweet.
Hold on one second. Give all these people something, Vanessa, please. All
Just
these
for
people.
their troubles.
Well, just for putting up with
only
it.
the people that got it right.
All right, the people that got it right, they all got
do
some.
that to
Johnny, come on, PIN. You got to be able to figure this
I
out.
don't know PIN. I didn't know it stood for something.
You go
Password.
to an ATM and they say enter your PIN.
Password.
You've never gone to an ATM and
I
taken
know
money.
I know it's a 4 or 5 digit number. I've taken out money.
What is your number? Say that.
I can't say my number out loud because I don't know my number. I forgot it actually. But
You would have shared it with us if you knew it?
I trust you guys. But it's not like there's any money in there. Come on, we work at KROQ.
Okay,
Right.
fair
Good
enough.
point. Good
Yeah.
point.
I actually have no answer for PIN.
Personal.
Personal. Intellectual network. Ideas.
Personal
Identity.
Personal identif.
Theft.
Identitheft.
Personal. I don't know.
All right.
I tap.
He's tapping out.
I do tap to pay.
All right, so Andrew qualifies to win as well.
Congratulations.
Wait, what does it mean?
Personal
Identity?
identification number. K-Rock, we are Klein Alley's show. Tell me if I'm overreacting or acting appropriately. I think you will get my back here. Omar, I'm not sure about. He's a bit of a wild card, although I do feel like he'll get my back as well. Usually when I'm dealing with something at home, I feel like if I bring it up here and at least 3 of you get my back, then I'm right. And if 3 of you say that I'm wrong, then probably I'm still right.
Is this about your wife or your children?
It's about my wife specifically, but it's about something that she does that I find almost petty claims court worthy. We had my kids' birthday parties last weekend, and one of the greatest inventions ever is whoever invented the gift bag, because people just don't want to go through the hassle of trying to wrap a present. It seems so barbaric to get a roll of wrapping paper, scissors, tape. Who even knows? Mathematically, you got to figure out if it's the right size. You got to do some sort of origami thing, and then it still looks like ass when you're all done with it. So it's really easy to just grab a bag that has a picture of a cake on it, throw the present in there, put some tissue paper, toilet paper on top, and hand it to someone.
Toilet paper?
Well, whatever the stuff is, the tissue paper.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's more for an adult than a kid.
Totally
I think
agree, Omar.
Kids love
to rip open a present.
Yep.
I think the art of ripping open a present has gone the way of...
It's so fun.
And I'll tell you why. Because the Amazon box, I think, has ruined that for most people.
I hate those little baggy things where it's like cinched. Stupid.
Anyone who... That's how you know someone's rich, by the way, when they pay the extra $3 to have the Amazon thing also wrapped. The wrapping is the box. Congratulations. There's a box. There's a little blue tape on it. It's wrapped.
Well, no, I would like to wrap the box in wrapping paper. I wrap almost everything. And if I'm going to give a gift to a kid, I will wrap it because I know how I used to feel when I opened presents and ripped open wrapping paper. It was pure joy.
But can we talk for a second about just what a waste of time this is and resources? If, in theory, you break it down as follows.
Who cares about that? It's about bringing children joy.
The joy is what's inside the goddamn box.
It's part of it, too. That's part of it, too.
If you just see a bunch of gift bags on a table, it's not as exciting.
If I were to explain this concept to someone, I'm going to give a present. But first, I'm going to get the present. I'm going to buy paper and tape and scissors. I'm going to come up with whatever. I don't. I'm going to wrap up the thing and then hand it to them. The second I hand it to them, they're going to take off everything I just did. Everything I just did, make it so it's and just to get back to where we began. You're adding an unnecessary step, and I hate
mystery.
it.
Well, then you're doing the same thing when you put it in the bag, dude.
The only difference.
Why don't you just buy the toy and then just hand it to the kid? No surprise, no mystery, no nothing.
Sometimes I do that. I put it behind my human wrapping. I got a bunch of gifts, and very few of them are wrapped old school style now. Everything is thrown inside of a bag. Between both of my daughter's birthday parties, there are probably over 20 presents, all inside of gift bags. So anyway, the best part of getting these things in the gift bags, as you know, Allie, is you take the present out very carefully, and you save those gift bags and put them in a drawer so you don't need to buy any gift bags.
Oh, yeah, fold that effort back up, put it in a bin for next time. I've got everything. Baby girl, baby boy, birthday, you turn 40, everything. Let it snow.
But you keep those because those, as far as I'm concerned, they're reusable forever. You just 100%, keep on using them.
Absolutely. You can even give them back to the same person, and they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't even know.
Nope.
My wife decided that she would treat those bags like they were old wrapping paper, and she proceeded to rip them up and put them in the trash.
All of them?
Yes. Rip up the bags.
And her reasoning is?
That stop being so cheap and just buy a gift bag if you have to buy a gift bag.
Oh, my God. The money I hate spending the most is on a stupid gift bag because the markup on those is insane.
It's insane.
It's like $5 or $7 for one little bag.
And usually I'm at a place, especially with like my kids' friends, where I'm like, all right, I don't even know that kid. He's snotty. He's worth $20 to me, maybe 25. And then I get him the present, and then I'm like, now I got like 7 more for this bag to put in. I don't even care that much.
Right, exactly.
So at some point I go, my number, I hit whatever my number is. And I go, that's it. That's my all-in number. So now I'm going to shave the guy's gift down to a $15 gift to accommodate a $7 gift bag.
I know. That's ridiculous.
Why you got to have that drawer of all those extra gift bags. So she rips them. I go, what did you do? Why'd you rip all these up?
Yeah, why did she rip them up? That's so masochistic.
She goes, well,
just throw them away. We're going to get rid of them.
She's like, get out of here. Die! Why? That's so much time.
She's got a lot of pent-up stress.
Some of those are hard to rip.
I know. That's what I said, too. No, she said because they were fitting in the trash bag.
She kill one in front of the other ones?
This is what we think of joy in this house. So I said, why would you rip them up? Because she goes, I know you were just going to save them all and clutter up a drawer somewhere.
Oh, so she made it impossible for you to save them on purpose?
Yeah, she made it so I couldn't save them.
Oh, my God.
So I said, you're crazy.
It's like cutting someone's credit card up in front of them.
Right. I said, that's
horrible.
What you're doing is insanity right now.
So did you take them out and tape them up?
Some of them are salvageable. Some of them
I can still use.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ. KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop pee trailer.
let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Ellie. Yeah, we all down to kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of crickets. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young Gambie on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing again. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Karina with Erica. Glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis and forever out in the bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blocked. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Mags, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jarrett, Mr. Mask. Hey yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
Yo. So you think it's cool to play mambo music and diss me? Well, your rap game is worse than when my wife pretends to kiss me. So I'm gonna say a few words to spoil that clear P-test cup. That's right, bitch. It's time for this lesbo to wrap it up!
Hell yeah.
Here's news for you, shorty. NyQuil and DayQuil aren't the same, and doors all have handles, and yellow hats are lame. You say that your pie wine is pizza's new side piece, but your sales list is only as long as your last lease. On the streets you buy Jordans, but you don't make no profit. At home you're like Ellen, you're way out the closet. Whoa. And you'll probably hear this, and you'll probably cry. It's okay, Kay, you're an emotional guy. You cry when you're sick, when your kid sings a song, when you're tired or hungry, when they brought back Tom DeLonge. So you know what? I think I'm gonna stop this dope rhyme, cause unlike you, I know how to stay on time.
Well, what's up with this?
Yeah.
Because
Ay, I'm on spookation, gonna book a trip to a haunted destination. Let's all say we're on spookation, spooky and vacay. It's the perfect combination. A 3-day spooky spookation, maybe to the house from Paranormal Investigation.
Boo! They're saying boo. No, guys. They're saying boo as in boo.
No.
your news, then your Coachella tickets on KROQ.
It's time for ADD News.
This is your coming and going edition of ADD News. In the going category, we have a Mr. Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers, who announced yesterday, after 18 seasons, this will be his last. He went on about how it's been the time of his life. He grew up here. His kids grew up here. I mean, he went from having a girlfriend to getting married to having 4 kids, and it all happened while wearing Dodger blue. This is part of his announcement and an emotional moment for Clayton.
I'm going to call it. I'm going to retire. I'm at peace with it. I think it's the right time.
Clayton, what are you most proud of?
I don't know. Hold on, I think I can answer that. Just give me a minute. I think we all play this game for the respect of our teammates. And so having these guys here is pretty special. I'm proud of that. I love being here. I wouldn't change that for anything.
So, he's an emotional guy, just like you, Klein. It's
listen,
important to express your emotions.
I'm surprised he didn't say the cop-out answer that people usually say, which is my kids, my family.
He did mention that it was a decision with his wife and kids and all that stuff.
It's at one point, I heard the speech, it was a very nice speech, and he does sound emotional, and the guy truly did get to live the MLB dreams, play on the team you grew up like. The whole thing was beautiful, and it sucks what has to end eventually, but it did feel like at the end, at one point, they were asking how he came to the decision, and he just said his wife's name.
Oh.
He was like, what was her name? Abby or something? Allie?
Aaron, I can't
Aaron
remember.
is like, well, anyway, it was Aaron. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. How many professional sports players would still be playing if it weren't for their wives telling them to stop?
100%. Every single professional athlete, even ones that are all injured and can't walk right, missing limbs.
Yeah, but isn't that good for the wife to be like, just stop it already? Look at your body.
Well,
it's taking a toll on you. I think a lot of guys don't feel like they can do anything else, and they can't. They've been playing this sport for so long. I mean, 18 years is a very long time. Right. Obviously, he built up to that, so it's even longer. He's been playing baseball, and to think of your life not playing baseball probably feels just impossible.
Traveling constantly.
He said, I'll miss the planes.
Right.
He said, I'll miss the planes.
You spend your whole life in planes, very nice hotels.
Nice planes, too, I bet.
Great food. You're at the ballpark. That's exhausting. You know what else is exhausting? 11 minutes with your kids in a room. That is also exhausting.
He's got 4.
And he's got 4 of them. He's going to meet 3 of them for the first time this week. It's very exciting. He's had such a... I get it. That's the same thing happened with Brady at the end. Remember, guy couldn't retire because he realized what life was like. Same thing happened with Panic at the Disco. It's no different with bands. Mm-hmm. They go, let's spend some time at home with the family. And then after a year of that, they go, all right, reunion tour. Set it up.
They were talking about, they asked him what the thing he's most proud of. For me, it was that clip of him going deep in his nostril.
Oh, was that him?
It was him.
Freeman.
I thought it was a different Dodger.
There was a very famous, I looked it over before we started, this video of him going deep, picking his nose.
I think the one of last week, the most recent one?
The most recent one was Freddie Freeman, but there's one from a few years ago where he is just knuckle deep in his nose.
Well, unless you play baseball long enough, you're going to have some video of you going knuckle deep in your nose. You spend a lot of time out there.
I mean, I just think it's especially a nice mic'd up moment. That's an all-star moment to me. All right, in the coming category, Dutch Brothers Coffee is coming to Los Angeles. Dutch Brothers Coffee was founded by 2 actual brothers who began experimenting with a double-head espresso machine in 1992. Sounds hot. The rest is history. They have 1,000 locations nationwide.
Omar's a big fan.
I'm a huge fan. I actually considered buying a Dutch Brothers franchise, but I was a year too late, unfortunately. That's how much I fell in love with Dutch Brothers.
You had it? I mean, this is something that only very successful people do. They had it, and they go, this is good coffee. I'm going to buy a franchise.
So what do you like about it?
Coffee.
I just like the business model. Most locations, they have a small footprint, and they could just churn out the coffee, and the coffee is really good. The flavors that I've tried, always on point, and the staff knows what they're doing. I mean, and it's not like they're not like trying to say grande, venti, trying to be. It's just straight to the goddamn point. Give me some coffee, and it's good.
And when I went to my first one, and I didn't know what to do.
Shut up, Vanessa. We're talking.
I really like Dutch Brothers too. I wanted to say something.
Vanessa wants to know what coffee is. We'll tell you. Oh, when you're old enough, you'll learn about coffee. But,
Coffee tastes sour.
but I did text Omar because I had my first Dutch Brothers experience coming back about a year, and he said, you can't go wrong. He's like, you order anything on the menu, you cannot go wrong.
Much.
And then the place is built like the size of the Jake Shack. It's like
super tiny.
Super small.
So small.
And that's all I remember about it was walking up and going, this is it? This is so tiny. And I can't remember what I got or whether I even liked it. I just remember looking at it and thinking it was so small.
Well, that's why they call it Dutch Brothers, because the staff in there are constantly Dutch ovening each other. There's such a small little space. That's why they call
I want to
it
hear
that.
what Vanessa likes about Dutch
I was
Brothers.
just gonna say the staff is so nice. They're never rude.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have the nicest people.
Is that
They
a dig at
compliment
us?
you.
I feel like you're digging I feel like you're trying to say something about
Give
us.
a shout out to the staff. Every time I go to a Dutch Bros, they're so nice. They're
I
not
agree.
rude. They're happy to serve you. Sometimes when you go to like Starbucks, which I like, they're rude, and I'm like, I'm sorry you don't like your job. It's not my fault.
Oh, okay, there you have it.
Well, don't worry, Klein. They also do have matcha and they have chai lattes. So they
thank
have a
God.
nice variety for anybody who wants that stuff. And then finally, North Korea has been coming to mind for some people given the ongoing conversation about censorship in the United States. There are some words being banned in North Korea. So in the going category, it is now against the law in North Korea to say words like ice cream, hamburger, and karaoke. All of those words have been banned in North Korea because they are too Western. So they're even controlling your speech over there. Just something to think about. Feels like it's not as far away as it was a couple of days ago.
Sure doesn't. By the way, 909 wants to correct us. It was Max Muncy that went knuckle deep on the most recent pick.
Look, if
someone else says, I saw the YouTube, it was Allie Johnson going knuckle deep on the pick. I watched the YouTube show. So, Poogers.
Yeah, I have the clip right here.
I'm a 3-finger gal.
Oh
I don't
my
do 2
God.
fingers. That's for amateurs.
Whoa!
I have 2 nostrils. I somehow get 3 fingers in there.
Giant booger.
I think we've understood at this point that everybody on the Dodgers and beyond picks their nose.
Everyone on
and
the
most
Dodgers
people in radio, too.
And Allie picks their nose.
And I know about all of them.
Now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Thank God it's Friday!
Yeah, baby. Get ready. This is the hour. Coachella tickets will be yours. Then we hightail it out of here and head over to Pins in Studio City for some bowling at high noon, 12:30 to be exact. Allie has been stretching her arms and fingers all show long. I don't know if that's a bowling thing or a lesbian thing.
That's just a daily thing.
Regardless, she's ready to go. She's got no sleeves and no confidence, but that will not stop her from getting onto the same alley as me. And listeners are invited to come out and hang. We'll have some food there, bringing some tickets with us to give you as well. Tiny towels if you can stop by during your lunch break, even better. Maybe have a drink with us. I'm sure Jake, you're going to be there having a beer, of course.
I think so, yeah.
Jake's been very busy. He's got back-to-back 9 Inch Nails shows, and he's still going to make some time to come bowling with us. And I don't know, Jake, if they're going to let you wear your flip-flops on the lane.
Oh, that's right.
You
gotta wear shoes.
You may have to put on those shoes.
Damn it.
Yeah, Jake's not going to be happy about that. So.
I think that Jake is about 5 years away from being Surfer Jay. Just completely shoeless.
5 months away.
I think I'll take the under. I really will take the under. And Surfer Jay doesn't even own shoes. Jake is down to a raggedy pair of flip-flops now that are hardly there. But when they try to force him to put shoes on later, I think you may be able to go barefoot like the children's if you wear socks.
Like the children?
I think sometimes kids are allowed to just wear socks or something at the
No,
bowling.
no, they're not.
I think so.
No, they need to wear shoes. Your
Well,
kids don't
anyway,
wear shoes?
Let's not get thrown out of pins. They've been very nice to us so far. They invited us out and they're taking care of us. I'd like to not go there and make an ass of us.
I don't think we will. Somebody had advice for us. An avid bowler. This guy actually did have some balls to offer, but he's unfortunately out of town and can't make it. But he said pins lanes are tend to be a bit dry, which means you have to stand further back, stay 3 boards to the right, and bowl straight. And they said that's their advice for us, which I was like, I don't know even what any of that means.
It means nothing to me.
It just shows that I don't know what I'm doing with bowling.
So Allie claims she's a good bowler.
3 boards to the right.
We'll figure it out.
Which boards?
That's going to mess up Allie's head all day. Thanks for sending more information. Send more tips. It's really going to screw up Allie. It's a huge bet.
Stand back farther to the back dots?
A lot of money on the line. This hour, what's in it for you? Coachella tickets. That's a good start. So we will give those to you at some point if you're ready to take part in the Show Chella Quiz. That'll be coming up later this morning. Also talk about some football with Klein's Lines, all happening this hour right here on KROQ. Closely. Coming up, your chance to win your way into Coachella. A lot of messages on the Go line about a variety of topics. The number is 844-956-GOAT. People accuse us of not doing our job right a lot. Sometimes there's compliments. It's a lot of critiques, though.
Yo, bitch-ass Klein. It's Friday. Yesterday, Allie was talking about getting a massage. At one point, she said it sounded like I queefed. That is pure gold. Nobody said pull that clip. Omar, you need to step it up, bud. Happy Friday, bitches.
I think when Allie says things
hand
like
queef.
Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, thank you. Omar's pulled it. So we don't need to say pull. When it's an obvious pull that clip, he's on top of that. He's the audio sniper.
Obviously, it didn't need to be said.
Yeah, it didn't need to be said. He's got, when Allie's claiming that she's queefing all over the massage table, you better believe those are getting pulled.
This,
we got it all.
Hand queef.
Yeah, Jake, the audio.
Like a good queef.
Jake, the
arbiter of audio.
Arbiter of audio. Go ahead and play one of your queef sounds, Jake. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
We're waiting. You have to open the app.
Yep.
I'm a loser. Hey.
That's Omar.
Why are we doing that?
It's not Jake.
It's unnecessary.
That was directed toward Jake.
Okay.
Jake, you're a loser.
That's my baby.
That's nothing to do with anything.
Jake, you're so bad at it.
You gotta give me time.
How many
You gotta give me time. This is radio on the cuff radio. What?
Someone has accused us of slowly giving Jake worse and worse equipment behind his back, and I think this is very funny. I wish we had thought of this. Listen to this message.
Fine, Allie. It's Hot Carl, the creator of $500 Fridays. So, got something different. Today on the show, I'm listening to the show on my way home, not drunk yet.
But Jake, did you guys give him like a call center headset? Because every time he like comes off mute, there's this high pitched squeak or like squeal on the line. I don't think it's his deep voice. It's like, dude, get some new batteries for your headset, Jake. Come on, man. And now you get to say it's $500 Friday.
This guy claims he invented that, and Jake stole it from him. But then also wanted to point out that Jake sounds like he's talking at worst technology. We didn't get him a better mic; we got him a worse mic. He is not wearing a headset monitor right now. I don't believe he is, but we should look.
I want to give him one of those like Britney Spears headset things.
This person claims that Jake, who's never wrong about anything, was wrong, very wrong yesterday.
Just calling to S on Jake for being a wrong idiot again. 2.6 million dong times 5 for $500 Fridays would be 13 million dong, not 10 million dongs like you be chugging.
So it's another guy just accused Jake
Wow,
of being
very,
wrong
very
yet again. So anyway,
minute
people
problems
are all
here.
fired up with a variety of reasons.
The fact checking
A lot of fact
is
checking.
rampant.
Yeah, well, I get it. People want to make sure that we are held accountable for every stupid thing we say on the show. And every stupid thing we say could be used against us in this Coachella quiz, which will be coming up. The Show Chella Quiz will get you into Coachella, and that's happening in moments. I was curious this morning as I was driving in, and I didn't do anything about it because you guys said to me the last time I tried to be a good Samaritan that I was not a good Samaritan. But I saw under an overpass a man.
A cat statue?
Not a cat statue. A man.
You would never rescue a cat.
I would never.
Oh, yeah.
A man was sleeping.
You would hit it.
Or dead. And a coyote was
eating his body?
was nibbling on his foot.
Whoa.
And the guy was not moving, and I made a decision. Do I slam my horn on and try to freak out the coyote and get the guy, or do I just let him eat this man who was laying there? This was under
Your choice is to do nothing or lift your arm up and press a button?
Yeah, but
is that a tough decision? Just honk?
He's so weak.
It's like it's not really that much effort.
Do you think, in a serious question, do you think if a coyote is going to approach a person that is sleeping and
Are
try
you
to
sure
eat
it was
them,
a coyote?
100%. 100% coyote.
It wasn't like the homeless guy's dog or something?
No. Definitely a coyote.
Really?
I saw it run across the street.
Why are you laughing? You mistook a real dog for a statue of a dog.
I'm not. Yes, I'm laughing because.
What a ridiculous question.
I'm laughing.
Oh, I know coyote.
I'm laughing because of how stupid you guys think I am. Because and this is why I wasn't even going to bring this up. But I just
was the man real?
What's
was
not real here?
The coyote was eating a shoe. No, the man was real. The man was sleeping under an overpass next to a pile of, I believe, his stuff. Homeless guy probably, and the coyote was definitely starting to I didn't see him eat the guy's foot, but
you saw him sniffing around his feet?
Go over to the guy and start to do the sniffing of the feet. And I was at the light, and the light was changing to green, and I had a moment. The last time I woke up a guy that I thought was hit by a car, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, he told you to get out of there, right?
Leave me alone, I'm napping. The guy was laying with a bike on top of it. I thought the guy was in a horrible biking accident. Who takes a nap with their bike on top of them? This guy.
The worst blanket ever.
Well, it's someone who doesn't want to get their bike stolen.
Well, clearly that's, yeah. And
sleep on top of it.
And then I'm...
That's not comfortable.
Then I'm the ass.
It's like a weighted blanket.
Because I go up and I say to the guy, hey, are you okay? Can I get you some help? And he yells at me and says, leave me alone.
Some people just want to be left alone. Stop trying to help people. I've learned this. Okay? Don't let anyone in. Don't help anyone. Just go about your business.
That's a terrible way to go through life. So I didn't do anything. And I'm afraid now, and I've been thinking about this during the entire show. What if a coyote literally ate a corpse?
Well, he wouldn't have gotten that far.
Why do you say that?
Well, if he was dead, then what does it matter? If he's alive, then the guy would have woken up and taken care of it.
Okay, what a freaky way to wake up, though. All coyotes eating your foot?
You know, ironically, I have a friend who was sleeping in a park, and a homeless man was massaging her feet when she woke up.
Oh, yeah.
That was a way to wake up.
You don't interfere with that. You let that run its course, right?
I mean, she was getting a free massage.
So I'm being serious now because of all the times I've done something and you guys have made fun of me. Today I chose to do nothing.
Yeah, and I think you did the right thing.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Just making sure.
But you're second guessing yourself.
Yeah,
Are you going to go
out
back?
the car and yell, "Go away, coyote!"
I am going to get, just so you guys know, I am going to get one of those cameras, dashboard cam.
No.
Yes,
We
I
don't
am.
need that. No.
I'm getting it because
You're not going to talk into it, are you?
No.
And post it?
Oh no, dash cam.
No.
Hi, live feed, my way home. Random Thoughts 101.
Don't do it, man.
I'm pointing it the other
I think
way.
that you should.
Thank you,
Oh, my
Vanessa.
God.
Thank you.
Vanessa, stay out of it.
The reason I'm going to point it the other way is because whenever I come in here with these things, you guys say, "Oh, Klein's an idiot. He did the wrong thing," and I want to show you footage now and be like, "This is what I saw." You can now look at the man. This was a man
Actual
sleeping.
footage.
Yeah, this is a foot in the mouth of a coyote, and then you guys won't judge me so harshly.
I mean, I think we will judge you even more. Because I think what you're actually seeing is even farther off from the reality.
How much do those things cost? Those cameras? I see a lot of people have them just to record. Like a lot of the delivery drivers, they always have them.
What I can't wait for is for you to order it and have it be the wrong thing.
Whatever. I'm getting it after the show today.
Well, why don't you go back the way you came, retrace your steps and see?
You can follow me there. It's on the way to the bowling place.
Great.
It's on.
I guarantee you there will be no man and no coyote when we drive through.
Well, there's not going to be a coyote there anymore. That's crazy. It's not dark out. But
If he's able to eat a whole corpse, he might still be there.
you drive with me. It's by Vineland and Tahunga area. You're going to come with me, and we're going to look for this man later. I'm going to show you exactly where it happened. You're riding with me.
Can we take the long way?
Yep. When we get back, we've got some business to take care of.
homeless man.
Oh,
What? What, Jake?
Oh, beat a homeless man.
I don't know what that is.
Why are you
That's funny.
why, Jake, why are you doing that?
Because she says, I'm going to beat a homeless man.
I couldn't even tell what that was saying.
Yeah, it's just so distorted
It's
and
so
filtered all weird.
Oh, this is good stuff, guys.
Oh.
So bad.
Oh,
beat a homeless
man. God, I'll just give you a clean version.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not good. We got to take a break. When we get back, this is professional radio you're listening to on KROQ.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club in Dio. Featuring Last Night, she said, now it's a holiday. The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People. Come over here, sit next to me. Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol. Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Zemo, and more. Just the girl that you want. Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
If you're
Klein Alley Show. Get you into some Imagine Dragons. They just added another show at the Hollywood Bowl. That's coming up in a moment. But right now, let's talk about summer 2024. Feel them tropical vibes, Allie.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Will this be
This is the only summer music we
That's
have?
all we got. Generic summer songs, baby.
Couldn't
So,
have played my summer song.
nah, it's too many words. Too much singing.
Just enough words.
This
and
is-
more rapping.
We also, every time we play it, we get sued by Sublime.
That's
so
not true.
We can't play that song. But we can talk to you about what you believe that 2024 will be the summer of. Everyone looks back and they go, yeah, that was the summer of this. That was the summer of that. That was the summer of civil unrest. Huh?
Remember the summer of civil unrest?
That
and
was
then
fun.
the summer of schlub. And then there was the summer of rob because everybody was robbing everybody.
Yeah, that'll probably continue, though. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon.
Mhm.
But Summer Schlub was kind of cool because that was where everyone was like, we can just go out being all sloppy, and that's in style.
Yeah, hot girl summer was a rough one for me.
Hot Girl Summer that was Allie's 9/11. She will never forget. And she had to hide for 3 months inside during
Yeah.
Hot Girl Summer.
But now we have to predict what the next summer is going to be.
Let me say hi to Sierra. We'll take these calls. We all have our own predictions as well. And if anyone actually turns out to be right at the end of this whole thing, we'll give you something probably. Sierra, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What will
So,
2024
honestly,
be?
I think it's going to be the summer of stoned. Everyone's not really drinking alcohol. They're all kind of quitting this year for whatever reason, but everyone's still picking up a pipe, smoking a joint.
That's so true. And I also think it's going to be like a summer of microdosing. where people are going to be taking those like mushroom pills and
Yeah.
stuff like that. They're going to be doing other things to feel
Go ahead. No one help her. Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm going to work this out.
I think someone's macro dosing right now.
If only you could expand your mind to think about what you're going to say.
There, exactly.
Yeah, like, what are you going to say? People are going to do what?
People are going to do other things in order to feel altered. That's the word I was looking for.
Jesus Christ.
That was way easier than that.
That was not even a big word. You couldn't come up with altered? On an alternative music station that we're currently on? All right, yeah, that's I think that's an interesting early call because I do think people are
And I think
quote,
it's cheaper.
micro dosing a lot and doing functional mushrooms.
Mhm.
That'll be happening a lot more this and summer is the best season for that, I think.
Totally.
Because people are kicking back more.
Yeah, you're just laying in a lounge chair in the sun, just microdosing.
I just want to
feeling
say,
good.
as a PSA, there's a very slippery slope and a fine line between a micro dose and an actual dose.
Mhm.
And don't necessarily believe, because I've now gotten involved in quite a few little chocolate bars where they say like one, and they always have their little guide, which I don't think is scientific, where it's like one triangle is micro and two triangles is chill and three triangles is whoa. You know, or they always do those
You're like, what does this mean?
yeah, it's always this like, you know, one is this, two is this, three is question mark, question mark, question mark.
Well, and they always say like certain dosage on like food, but it's very inaccurate
Of
when they've
course.
actually done tests on them.
Yeah.
Like they say something as 5 or 10 milligrams, and it could be that, or it could be way more. You don't know.
You don't know, but that's an interesting early pick. I like that. Hey, Dylan on KROQ this morning. Summer of what? 2024 summer is officially here. We're a month away now from 4th of July. So what do you got?
I think it's going to be the summer of FOMO. You know what FOMO is? Fear of missing out.
Yes, thank you. We all
What
know
is
what
FOMO again?
is, but why will this be
Meme
the summer?
stock.
Why will this be the summer of that though?
Meme stocks are going crazy, man. FFIE for the win, man. Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, you
Go
know,
on, Kitty. Come on, man.
I did see that, by the way, and the GameStop went up again. The guy, Rowan Kitty, bought like another 200 million shares of it or something like that. So there is going to be a lot of I hear what he's saying. I did have some FOMO for that as well because I go, man, I should have gotten involved when I was
So
first
it's
going to
going to
get
be
involved.
like money related FOMO.
I mean, all sorts of related. But I think summer always is that because summer is the time when everyone seems to be posting on their story like on a vacation, somewhere fun, somewhere tropical, at a festival. And if you're just scrolling that and not doing it, I guess there is that feeling of like, man, I wish I was. I don't even think I want to ever be there. I just like, it looks fun, but I know I wouldn't have fun if I was doing it.
But I also think it's going to be the summer of overspending. I think people are going to spend beyond their means and beyond their budget because they want to have some kind of cool posty trip.
Are you saying summer of debt?
Yeah.
Is that your pick? Summer of debt?
Yeah,
Because
I,
they'll
mean,
look back
I was going to go with hot alien summer, but let's go with dead.
Dead is a better pick, I think. I agree. I think that this is. I mean, look, inflation's getting high, jobs are getting scarce.
And I think
But
people want to travel even though inflation is crazy and the flights are crazy, and they're just going to go anyway and like deal with the consequences later.
And that's the problem when people say things like, you know, take your mental health seriously, is that I think people use that as an excuse to go like, I really shouldn't go to
But I'm
Fiji
gonna do
right
this
now,
for me.
but I need this for me. So I'm going to go ahead and open up 4 credit cards.
And then 6 months later, your mental health is horrible because you're in crippling debt
Right.
and really anxious about it.
Juan Carlos, 2024 will be the summer of what?
I believe 2024 is going to be the summer of Swicey.
Okay, you son of a bitch. Swicey. It is a swicey.
Slice of summer.
It's a swicey summer.
So spicy.
It is a sway. We learned that yesterday in the ADD News.
The
It's all
summer
about.
of Swice.
It's all about mixing that sweet and spicy together. The summer of Swice is not a bad pick.
And Klein loves a hot honey.
Yeah, he's a Swice guy.
I am I've accepted it. I tried to fight it, guys, but I am at my core. I am a Swice guy. All right, I'm pretty fly for a Swice guy. We've established that. Vanessa, you believe 2024 will be the summer of what?
Rollerblading.
It's a terrible.
She
pick.
always tries to shoehorn rollerblading in.
I'm telling you.
Every time I go to the beach, every single time there has been more and more rollerbladers and roller scalers.
Scalers. It will be the summer of roller scaling. I was thinking that same thing.
I think that because after the pandemic, everyone was trying to take up rollerblading, and now people are still trying to stick with it.
Oh, they bought them, and they're
I'm
like,
telling you, I see more and more every time I go to the beach.
Johnny, Postmaster Johnny, you're in the know. 2024 will be the summer of what?
It's going to be the summer of men's crop tops. Dudes cropping their top. What you laughing at so hard for?
I love that. It's just so specific.
Oh, hell yeah.
Johnny's convinced. I was trying on a shirt
Does he
the other
have
day.
one?
Yeah, he wears them now. And I was trying on a shirt
He
the other day.
does?
He goes, dude, you got to cut. He tried to convince me to cut the T-shirt I was wearing into a belly shirt.
Oh,
and
my
I
God.
said,
You should have done it.
I said, Johnny, what the hell are you talking about? He goes, dude, you look like such a square in that dumb long shirt. You got to cut that thing. And I go, cut it to where? And he showed me like just above my belly button. I said, Johnny, have you seen my body, my middle section?
It's probably cooler when dads do it, dude. You got probably pulling stuff off good.
Way.
Yeah,
But
Johnny's shirts are getting shorter and shorter.
his shirts are getting short. I just thought he was trying to figure out how to do laundry for the first time.
I thought he was just too tall and was buying the wrong size shirt.
Yeah,
Well, that's true too. It's like a lot of the shirts I've thrift, they're like really short. They only make clothes for like small European men. It's like big 6'4" dudes like me never have a chance with cool clothes.
Good point. Whatever you said makes a lot of sense.
So you just got to go crop top.
We are Klein Alley Show. Coachella is happening. The lineup came early. None of us saw it happening, but we said we got to get tickets to the listeners immediately. So let's get you in so you can check out Turnstile and the Strokes and Biebs, who apparently got paid $10 million. That's the rumor for that, which has got to be weird if you're one of the other people on the lineup going like, whoa, 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 that seems weird that I didn't get $10 million as well. Sabrina Carpenter there. I mean, there's a lot of bands. You can see the complete lineup at KROQ.com, but I know you want to be there regardless. It's a fun weekend, and you don't have to worry about it because we will have your tickets. And all we ask you to do is to listen to everything that happened on this morning's show. Be ready to call us at the end during this, quote, bonus hour and get yourself your tickets to Coachella with the Klein Alley Show Chella Quiz.
The Klein Alley Show Quiz.
That's funny.
Titi Kaga.
I don't have fleas, I have ants.
This Gregor likes Walmart.
You never call.
Ozzy.
I'm with you, Hitler.
Bitch. Bye,
A lot of those are out of context. If the FCC is listening. Let's say hi to Autumn, who has been listening this morning. Claims since before 6 o'clock. Autumn, what time did you tune on KROQ this morning?
I tuned in about 6:30.
6:30. Okay. You know, the prize is pretty good, so hopefully you have answers to these questions. Have to get 3 in a row right. A lot of people can get 2 in a row, not a problem. The third one's tricky, and then we move to someone else. So everyone on the phone, don't worry. Autumn may get a clean sweep, but a lot of times they do not. Question number 1. Show began when someone insulted me. A man left a message on the GOAT line insulting me, and he specifically called me 2 things. What did he call me, this man on the GOAT line?
He called you a pussy.
Uh-huh.
And he called you, oh my gosh, was it a bitch?
Was it a pussy and a bitch? That's a great guess.
Those are great guesses, Autumn. I mean, on any given day, it's probably called, you're probably called that once or twice per show.
Usually just by you, Allie, but yes, I am called that a lot in this room. Not in my real life, but only in here for some reason. The man accused me of being two things. Two things. What were the two things he accused me of? That is the first question. If you get this wrong, we have to move on. I don't want to do that to you, Autumn.
Okay. He accused you of being stupid. I know he called you a pussy, though, for sure, right?
Okay, well,
for sure. Let's just go with pussy twice. Let's just do that.
Unfortunately, he did not call me stupid or a pussy. I cannot accept that as a right answer. We have to.
I remember
move on.
one of the words.
We say hi to Ben now. Ben, you get to pick up at that question. If you get 3 in a row right, I'm sorry, Autumn. I was rooting for you.
Yeah.
Ben, this man accused me of being two things. What were those two things?
Oh, man, I would say moron and idiot, but
I don't like this question that I'm asking. This is not good for my own self-esteem.
All right, let's move on to the next caller.
Can we change the question? What did the man on the goat line who was not happy accuse me of being? Two very specific things that he repeated at least once. What were those things? Sammy Burbank, you're up next.
Hello?
Yeah. What did this man accuse me of being?
Hey, I remember it was a spineless, right?
Oh, that's good. That is, you're on the right track.
And a pussy!
No, it's spineless is one.
Yeah, I'm going to say pussy as well.
Okay. I mean, he got spineless. I got to give him the credit on the point. I was really looking for
That's
one.
the only word I could remember. I couldn't think of both.
This is what he said.
You're bland and spineless. F*** you.
I'm bland and spineless. F me. I will give that to you. Congratulations. Spineless.
We're just giving it to him so we don't have to move on to another
I don't want
round.
to hear more insults about what people think this man called me. You got to get the next question right, though. Once again, one right. You got to get two more right. The next question, this is not going to be easy,
What
but
do we
here
call
we go.
Klein every day?
Yeah.
No. The next question is, during the Robo Roast of Vanessa, we commented that she has a lot of pockets in her pants, but it's good because she always has to carry what two things with her?
Damn. You know what? I'm going to go with the wild guess on cocaine.
And cocaine is one of them. What is the other one?
Oh, there's two?
Two things.
Come on.
This guy's good at getting one of two.
Just think.
Oh, my God. Cocaine and... Okay, I got it. Chicken.
Let's find out. Here we go.
Vanessa always has an outfit with lots of pockets, which is smart because she needs a place to stash all her cocaine and chicken.
Whoa,
baby. You pulled it. Sammy,
at least one ticket right now?
Sammy, you cannot just get one ticket, but you are one question away from getting 2 tickets to Coachella, and all you had to do is put in a lot of time with us this morning. The next question here is, we had a very special meteorologist join us today on the show. We've never had a special weather person. They joined us during one of Allie's ADD Newses with an update about all the rain we got. Who was our special weather person that joined us today?
I heard. I just kind of remember. Damn, the special weather person. Do I have a time limit? Damn.
Need 5 seconds, so we have to start with someone else.
It was the AI bot. The AI bot.
I'm so sorry.
Anything but.
It was not an AI bot. Sammy, you put in some effort on the show today. We appreciate you, but we have to move on to Elena right now in North Hills. Elena, what time did you start listening this morning?
I started listening at 6:30.
Okay. Do you remember who the special weather person was that joined us this morning?
I remember you guys talking about it, but I don't remember who it was, so I'm just going to randomly say that it was Vanessa.
Sorry, not Vanessa.
Thunder, and lightning, you're wrong.
That's
Whoa, that was amazing.
Vanessa.
That was great.
Go to
That was so mean.
Sabrina now. Who was
I
the...
clocked in at like 9 or 10.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sabrina. Who was the guest?
It's not close? Yeah.
You're on.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Hi, your first question. Who was the guest weather person that joined us today on the show?
Hello?
Hi.
It's Moist Joyce.
Here we go. Let's find out.
Hi, this is Moist Joyce with
Whoa.
the Moist Report today. Oh my gosh, it's so moist out.
That is correct. Now you've gotten one right. You would control your own destiny for Coachella with question number 2. Allie was seen by an acquaintance naked somewhere. Where was Allie spotted naked by an acquaintance? It was a very uncomfortable conversation.
It was the YMCA, right?
That is correct. Allie was spotted naked at the YMCA. We learned that earlier today.
These do kind of hurt. Even though she's just saying facts, I'm like, yeah.
And this final question, play that clip right here. We did listen to this story earlier today. Explain exactly what this was.
You found a weird-looking chip in a bag of Doritos. Would you go on social media to ask what to do with it?
If you can explain what that was, you're going to Coachella.
It was a puffy Dorito chip.
You are going to Coachella. Congratulations. 3 questions about today's show. You are the champion of the Show Chella Quiz. Enjoy your trip to the desert.
Yeah, oh my God, I'm so excited. I lost the last time I was on, and that was really devastating.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I'm glad that we had a devastating effect on you. It sounds like it's been an emotional roller coaster. You made it back through. You made it on the air, and now you're going to Coachella. It's full circle. Sabrina, seriously, enjoy your time at Coachella, and thank you for listening to a lot of the show today. Greatly appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm so excited and emotional.
That's
PMSing.
pure joy. Oh, she's PMSing right now.
Women issues?
A lot of information we're getting. Okay, well, on that note.
Woman issues?
That's right. She said it, Vanessa. She said it. Okay, hold on one second. Woman issues. I have them too. All right, we all got it. Where did that come from?
Where was that?
All right, here's Jimmy. We got some Klein's lines to get to as we pick some football games in just a moment, and we'll do, I'm sure, more tickets for Coachella soon. So do not be a stranger. Just keep listening to KROQ. Win whatever you want. Making all your dreams come true. quick Klein's Lines, and we'll get into your takeaways and get the hell out of here so we can go bowling. Once again, if you want to, it'd be great to see you today, 12:30, if you can make it.
Food.
We'll have some food there. We'll have
Free.
some tickets there. You can watch Allie and I and mock us bowl, and then we'll be doing a live Klein Alley Showtime podcast, totally uncensored, at Pins on Ventura right there in Studio City. All right, here we go. Let's go.
And they're off. It's time for Klein's Lines.
Klein's Lines brought to you by Prize Picks. It's good to be right, and last week I was very, very right. All three cashed, so here you go. If you need some guarantees this week, most people that say guarantees or locks, they're full of S. And it's, sometimes I am as well, but in this particular case, I've got some upsets for you this weekend, including, I believe the Chiefs' losing streak will continue. And even though they are a favorite to go into New York, they are an 0-2 Chiefs team, I believe that
would be amazing.
They will lose in New York. They are currently favored to win by about a touchdown, but I think the Giants are actually going to win that game in New York. That would be a big upset there. I also like, Allie, and I know you're not going to be a fan of this, your Niners are playing the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And that's at home as well, but the Niners have all sorts of problems.
Yeah, I think we kind of barely got through it last
barely,
week.
so.
It was not looking good, but pull it out, and I'm kind of with you on that. I hope you're wrong.
I like the Cardinals as well, and this is also going to be an unpopular opinion, but the Rams are going to go into Philadelphia as an underdog, and they're going to leave with the win on that game as well.
Wow,
so
very bold calls this week.
Three underdog upsets for full-on winners. That's what I like, and you can go ahead and have some fun on your Prize Picks. Green Day will take us out with One-Eyed Bastard. Then we'll do your takeaways from today's show. Get into your weekend song, the official anthem for all things weekend, and it all starts next. KROQ Klein Alley Show. We're about to get out of here and go do some bowling on a Friday. It's a good excuse to drink and not seem like you're a total loser. Because if you're doing it in the bowling alley in the middle of the day, it's like you're doing a sport while you're drinking, which is totally acceptable, right? Mm-hmm. By the way, I don't know if you saw these. We had a listener that just dropped these off. Custom made. I mean, this is why our audience is, everyone says their audience is the best. But in this particular case, This is so true. As we speak, we got Blind Charlie standing on some street corner somewhere right now promoting our show. I think he's near the bowling alley. Meanwhile, a different listener altogether
Dropped off shirts.
just dropped off some custom-made Klein Alley Show bowling shirts to get us ready for the big battle, the big Les Bolski happening today, also known as Irritable Bowls, taking place at...
Why does it need to be irritable?
I think because you and I are going to get mad at each other probably. during this.
I see. Sure.
So we're irritable.
Omar and I have butt problems.
And because Omar and Jake are butt brothers. Anyway, so this is very cool. You can see what this looks like on our YouTube right now, but I'm sure we'll bring some stuff like this with us as well if you want to come by and hang.
We got to clear out the closet.
We'll bring some things to give you. And Vanessa, you're coming?
Yep, I'm going. Traffic is going to be great for me.
She sounds so happy about going.
Vanessa, if you don't want to go...
Yes, I am going.
I'm trying to build the hype for this event, and
No,
you really...
I'm coming. Oh, yeah, bowling.
Oh, Jesus.
I love her so much.
So she'll be there. She's excited. Jake, are you still planning on going or no?
Oh, yeah, bowling.
Yeah, bowling.
Johnny, you going to go?
Yeah, sauce mode, baby.
All right, so Johnny's going to be there as well. And
I think.
we're not
That
sure.
was
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Sauce mode, baby. Come on, we're going to be sauced up.
Justin Ginger will be there. We're going to be doing a live Showtime pod that's going to be happening.
Hey.
Details up on our
What?
Instagram. Omar, are you going to be there?
No.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Sorry, let me
I
include
got a
you.
DJ at Quinceañera.
All right, he's got a quinceañera to DJ.
Yep.
Too bad it's not
Cool.
the bowling alley. Could have double dipped.
Vanessa should go to that too.
Vanessa, want to come to Quinceañera? Go have fun.
Honestly, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be in North Hollywood, so you can just stay in that
You'll
area.
be in the area.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't have an outfit, though.
I believe it.
I'm sure listeners will show up with one.
So anyway, if you're going to come on out, details on our socials, Klein Alley Show. We'll see you in about an hour plus at Pins in Studio City. All right, takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
818, my takeaway is Klein's wife's luggage will always win in a fight.
Oh, man.
213,
Sore.
213, my takeaways. Don't forget your password intellectual network
You need it if you want your money.
if you want your money. 909, my takeaway is Vanessa dresses like Fidel Castro, and Allie is Joe Dirty. 650, the internet shame is the best kind of shame. 949, Allie is a mess down there. 310, FAQ is a slur. And 402, my takeaway is the best thing to put in a gift bag is another gift bag.
Sure, very true. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should listen to more of the show available wherever you get your podcast. Please search, download, subscribe, all that stuff. Klein Alley Show. We're also on YouTube. You can watch what happened just now. The audio abortion that is Klein Alley Show is available for your eyes as well, so you can see us. And next week, I think we come bearing Ohana Fest tickets for you in the morning. So the bribery does continue next week, and a big announcement Monday morning about another chance for us to all get together and hang out. So we'll give you those details on Monday, or potentially, if we get drunk enough, we'll tell you about them this afternoon at Pins. All right, your weekend anthem to officially get us out of here. First, you have a takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
Yeah, Allie thinks tearing up gift bags is God dang it.
Yes.
Butt Bros and Stutter Bros.
Stutter Bros.
Say what, Jake?
I don't want to.
I didn't hear what your takeaway was.
Allie
It
thinks
is funny
tearing up
being
gift
on this
bags
side of it.
is masochist. God damn it. I can't say it.
Go ahead, try again.
Masochistic.
There you go.
Thank you.
What is?
Thank you, sir.
Do it
Sir?
again. Do it again.
Masochistic.
There he goes.
Al, you got a takeaway?
My takeaway is there's one thing the Dodgers ain't dodging, and that's boogers.
Jesus. Omar, takeaway?
This is my takeaway.
What is that? What is that? When did that happen?
I don't know. Jake said that. Jake, where's that from?
It's coming in. I think he's singing along to System of a Down.
Oh, is that what it is?
Let me hear it again. And then you give up. That's the best thing is you were out of breath. You seemed out of breath.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
man.
me?
Here's your weekend song. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's not about that Monday, Tuesday. No one cares about Wednesday. Thursday. Forget that noise. Are you ready for the weekend?
No.
Are you ready for the rear end? Are you ready for the weekend? Are sipping and eating brunch.
I have diarrhea.
Wasabi. You want to hide the finger?
Hit the mall, go out with friends, do nothing at all. Sleep in, watch movies, read books, anything goes, just take a look.
Hand queef.
Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go.
So this is over, right?
This is radio, by the way. This is what kind of attention span do you need here?
Klein, Alley, Show. KROQ.
Will Johnny know what FAQ stands for?
Is this a slur?
What?
Is this a slur?
FAQ?
Is he trying to spell out like a bad word that you can't say and you're setting me up right now?
Are you saying if you flip the Q over,
well,
it's a G?
Doesn't Q stand for queer?
Go ahead.
FA queer?
So FA queer stands for what?
You say the F bad word slur.
Yeah.
I don't know what A stands for in anonymity. And then Q is for queer?
F a queer.
F a queer? Is that what he's trying to say?
Is that what I'm trying to say?
Is that what you're asking me? That's what
I just asked what FAQ stands for. You're the one who went into this weird rant here.
But I don't know. I've never used that.
Are you going through puberty again? What is with your voice?
I have major allergies. I'm sorry. I just sound so bad right now. It rained yesterday. Anyway.
It rained.
It did rain yesterday.
Oh, is it just me, or does it sound like he's about to F a queer?
I think so. My God. I think he already did. He's got it stuck in his throat.
Okay, that's all I got. FAQ.
Johnny, did you just get FAQ'd earlier today? You sound like you got FAQ'd hard. Frequently asked.
Queers.
Queers?
Frequently asked.
Queens.
Frequently FAQ.
I don't know any more Q words.